All right, guys. Good evening. Oh yes, we have a bit of trouble going live today. I don't know what's going on. If there's something wrong with the server connections over on YouTube, or if there's something wrong with our end, so we're not totally sure. But anyways, we are live. Hello to everybody. Good evening. We're gonna be. What we have for you tonight is the finale of Super SEDUCER. This is our instead of Thursday, since we won't be having a stream tomorrow and on Friday, we will be moving Super SEDUCER stream tonight. This is also the finale of this game, so we're hoping all of you will enjoy this broadcast tonight. Ayan. Good evening to everybody, and we're gonna be allotting, of course, the first 30 minutes of our stream for me to be able to read your comments. So keep your comments coming. We are going to read your comments on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube is Chupageti TV. So if you're watching on Facebook, we won't be able to read your comments there kasi bagong bahay na namin yung YouTube. So kung gusto nyong makasama sa bagong bahay namin, lipat kayo sa YouTube. Ayan. Okay, so Vicky says, "Hi everyone, just me today. Phil's gone fishing." Oh, I'm sure he's gonna have a good time today. Vicky, Phil's gonna be having a nice time over in the, where is he fishing, by the way? By the river, on the sea. J. Mandales, nice one. Topper Tejada says, "When JM mapagmahal." Ayan, Justin Rolyoda with a 50 YouTube super chat. "Give me my baby girl Chupapi, and because of that I will birocha you 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Binibirocha, binibirocha. Oh, talagang type na tayo kita. Binibirocha, binibirocha. Oh, ilabat ko sa beauty mo. Nyaw! Awit! Maraming salamat. And Chupapi, here is your baby girl. Ayan, sa'yo na ang pink na bebe. Ayan, ang ating unang baby girl for the night, mga kaibigan. Oh, yes. Ayan. Oh, ang sarap mo, baby. Ayan, Hil Bautista says, "Good evening, Chupapi. Done liking and subscribing. Nag-like na din ako sa FB page mo kagabi. Basketball bulan ngayon. Menyekol gaming naman. I love you, Chupapi. Pakis ka sa bayag." Ayan, ka rito. Laugh-laughin mo ang aking bayag. Ayan, Vicky says he's gone sea fishing. Wow, that is actually a good adventure. Who is he with, though? Who's Phil with out on the sea? Ayan, Justin Rolyoda, Chupapi, I love you. I love you too. Ayan, Maraming salamat to Chupapi Topper Tejada for the 50 YouTube super chat. Gimme baby girl number 23. Good evening. Dahil dyan, baby rocha kita. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Binibirocha, binibirocha. Oh, talagang type na type kita. Binibirocha, binibirocha. Oh, ilabat ko sa beauty mo. Nyaw, ayan, dahil dyan, you get baby girl special request. Baby girl number 23. Oh, yes, baby. Ayan, baby girl number 23. Right there for Chupapi Topper Tejada. Ayan, may mga numero na yan, mga kaibigan. Ayan, Topper Tejada says, "Hope Phil catches a lot of fish, Vicky. And how are you doing, by the way?" There you go. Rachel Da Pamura Chupageti. Like and subscribe muna. Like and subscribe sa lahat ng mga gusto magpamura. Ayan. Tito Badang says, "Magandang gabi, Bekla. Kain tayo ng garlic bread at kape." Wow, ang sarap naman yan, baby. Ayan, napakasarap naman nun. Ayan. Guys, thank you so much. There are only 5 people that like the stream. So, whoever those 5 people are, big thank you. Tawag dito. Big thank you to the guys that have currently smacked the like button here on our YouTube stream. Ayan. Vicky says he's gone on his own We live right by the sea, so he can go whenever he likes. Oh, that is absolutely nice. That is absolutely nice. You guys probably have a very, very nice view of the ocean there in your place. That is so cool. Ayan. JM Mandales, hello kay Rachel Da. And sabi naman ni Chumami Rachel, hello kay Sir JM. Ayan, Menyek. Ayan, Menyekis. Ayan, Ayan. So, ayan, Mark Senyase says, isang maulan na gabi, Chupapi, pamura naman. Going to smack the like pagkatapos nito. And of course, nakis ko na ang subscribe. Ayan, huki na kina mo. Hakyu ka, I love you. Ayan, ang sarap mo, baby. Rachel Dadius me sa FB Live, nandun rin ako. Dun ko lang alam mag-share. Ayan, Ayan. Kevin Chua, hey, Chupa and chat. It's gist time. Yes, baby. Yes, Kevin. We are gonna be having a gist night tonight. Fucking hell. Ayan, Topher Tejada, na-try. Nako, ayan na, JM, mapagmahal strikes. Ayan, nakaw. Ayan, nakapaw. Dali. Ayan, dali na naman yan, mga kaibigan. Ayan, So again, ulitin ko lang, guys, if you are watching on Facebook, sana makalipat kayo sa YouTube namin kasi yun na po yung bagong bahay ng live stream natin, ha? YouTube namin, pakisearch lang Chupageti TV. Ayan, andun po tong live na to na pinapanood nyo ngayon sa Facebook para mabasa namin comments nyo at para mapanood nyo rin yung stream natin ng sobrang linaw doon sa YouTube. Ayan, napaka-solid doon. Ayan, tawag dito, Kevin Chua says, I did well in the second race for manufacturers last week in GT Sport. Started 8th and finished 2nd in the race. I heard that the schedule for nations and manufacturers is already out. So, yeah, I think we're gonna be starting first with GRGT Cup round number 5, I think this Sunday, before the manufacturers and before the Nations Cup. So next week is gonna be pure racing for us. So it's gonna be a very, very fun night, fun week that's gonna happen next week. Ayan, Lance Al with the 50 YouTube super chat. At dahil dyan, bibirocha kita. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bibirocha, bibirocha. Talagang type na tayo kita. Bibirocha, bibirocha. Ilabag ko sa beauty mo. Yeah, at dahil dyan, Chupapi Lance, you get a baby girl para sa'yo. Ayan, ayan, every YouTube super chat that we receive, may birocha ka na, may dagdag pang sumasayaw na baby girl sa ating stream. Ayan, tandaan nyo yan, every YouTube super chat yan, mga kaibigan. Ayan, magdadagdag yan ng mga sumasayaw na bebe. Ayan, gusto mo ng bebe? Ayan, nakaw, dito lang yan. Ayan, mga kaibigan, marami tayong pasasayawin. Ayan, Comical Kito, good evening, Chupageti. Pabati po kay Chupapi Jasmir. Ayan, hello po sa inyo. Good evening. Ayan, Jasmir sa Puyot, Chupapi, pamura kay Ayin Labay. Ayan, like and subscribe, Chupapi, para mamura na natin yan. Like and subscribe po dito sa ating YouTube channel, mga kaibigan. Suportahan nyo po ang ating bagong bahay. Lumipat na po tayo from Facebook. Dito na tayo sa YouTube. Everyday to. Tuesday to Sunday. Napakasarap. Ayan, JM Mandales says, nako, Rachel Da, hindi po, grabe naman. Mapagmahal po ako. Ayan, nakabo. Ayan, Ken Baltar, na-miss ko yung ganito, berocha at mura. Ayan, Topper Tejada, hanip ka, JM Mandales. Isa ka talagang mablank, mapagmahal. Ayan, Ray Jose, good evening, Chupapi. I love you. I love you too. Good evening. And welcome to our stream. Ayan. Topher Tejada says, doing good, Vicky. There you go. Ayan, there you go. Ayan, eto na naman, mga kaibigan. Dito na naman tayo magkakagulo ngayong gabi. Naku po, sigurado na naman yan. Mag-i-enjoy na naman tayong lahat, mga kaibigan. And again, iniimbitahan ko po lahat ng mga nanonood sa Facebook. Sana makalipat kayo sa YouTube namin. YouTube po namin, Chupageti TV. Lipat po kayo, guys. Ayan, Maraming salamat kay Chumami Rachel Da sa 25 YouTube Super Chat. I love you, Chumami. Laplap ng ina mo. Ayan, wag. Sarap mo, baby. Ayan, Baxing Nyase. Anong pangalan, Chupapi, nung baby girl ni Sir Topper? For academic purposes. Ayan, Bulbul Salsalani po yung pangalan niyan. Ayan, search nyo lang. Bulbul Salsalani. Ayan, yan po yung pangalan ng babaeng yan. Ayan, nakaw, mga kaibigan, mag-i-enjoy kayo. Landian to the max ng ina mo. At sigurado, babanat tayo ng mga walang hiya. Ayan, babanatan natin ng mga walang hiya ngayong gabi. Oh, yeah. Rachel Dad, Chupageti, pamura na, pabirocha naman, hukirik ina mo. Hakyo ka, I love you. Ayan, pasarap mo, baby. Ayan, oh, yeah. Ayan, Chumami Rachel, huwag mo naman ako pagbirocha sa 25. Minimum naman tayo, 50. Parang sa Facebook, 50 naman, minimum. Isang bagsakan, huwag tingi. Ayan, huwag naman. Huwag naman sa 25. Grabe ka naman. Ayan, kulang na nga ng pambili ng chicharon yan. Abunado pa ako. Ayan, hindi pa ako makabili ng tokwa. Ayan, Noel de Jesus. Ba't ngayon lang, Chupapi? Ayan, nako, yun nga eh. Nagka-problema tayo kanina sa pag-live. So, nagka-problema tayo. Ewan ko kung anong meron. Ayan, siguro yung internet support. Ayan, kaya ganun. Nagka-problema ng very, very light. Ayan, kaya medyo na-late tayo sa ating stream. Ayan, nakaw. Ayan, again, ulitin ko lang, yung mga nanonood sa Facebook, nako, kung tunay na sinusuportahan nyo po kami, sana makalipat kayo sa YouTube. Ayan, dahil yun na po yung bagong bahay ng live stream natin. Guys, seryoso po, ayan, kung kayo po ay tunay na sumusuporta kay Chupageti at sa lahat ng mga katarantaduang ginagawa natin, lipat kayo sa YouTube. YouTube natin, Chupageti TV. Ayan, search nyo. Tapos makikita nyo yung channel natin. Nako, doon kayo manood. Ayan, doon po kayo manood. Ayan, nako, kung talagang sinusuportahan nyo kami, gaya ka ng sinasabi nyo, nako, baka naman. Ayan, shout out kay Chupapi Chelsea Tarugo. Ayan, maraming salamat kay Chumami Rachel Da for the 25 YouTube Super Chat. I love you. At sarap mo, baby. Ayan, nako, no, Chumami, wag mong bariyahin. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, isang buo dapat. Ayan, wag tingi-tingi. Ayan, dapat isang bagsak, isang buo. Tapos bibigyan din kita ng baby girl mo. Ayan, pag binigyan mo ako ng isang buo, pag nilapagan mo ko isang buo, bibiruchain kita, bibigyan pa kita ng baby girl na sumasayaw. Oh, yes! Ayan, and Topper Tihada Manyakis, mapagmahal ka talaga, JM Andales. Ayan, Karim Kabe, what's up? Good evening, mate. Good evening. Rachel Da, thank you. Kay Mr. JM, ayan. Hello, good evening. Kay Chumami Angelica, ayan, magandang gabi. Ayan, Ernest Guevara, says JM Andales, Sniper in the building. Ayan, nakaw. Leticia Jaiko, magandang gabi rin po. Sir Chupageti, ayan, good evening, good evening. Ayan, JM Andales, ako po yung baby boy ni Rachel Da. Ayan, grabe naman yan. Grabe naman, mga kaibigan. Ang sarap naman nun. Ayan. Hoy! Ayan, ayan. Naka po. Ayan. Again, ulitin ko lang sa lahat po ng mga nagko-comment sa Facebook. Nakulipat po kayo sa YouTube namin, Chupageti TV. Ayan, nandun po para mabasa namin ang comments nyo. Ha? Ayan, lipat po kayo. Lipat para mabasa namin. Ayan. Jenas Heaven says, maganda, Chupapi. Naku, maganda talaga yan. Ayan, Angelica says, kailan you race mo ulit, Chupapi? Sunday. Sunday. Naka mid-season break tayo ngayon. And all the racing will come back on Sunday night for GRGT Cup Asia round number 5. Ayan, Sunday. Ayan. Nelson Siason, good evening, Boss Chupapi. Good evening, Chupapi Nelson. Magandang gabi. Ayan, Tito Badang says, Jay Mandales strikes again. Walang bahid na nasaktan kay ano. Ayan, Jay Mandales, sasayawan ko pa ba si Babe Rachel Da? Ayan, At sabi ni Chupapi Mocha, eto na, Chupapi, nakapag-subs na ako. Yan ang sinasabi ko sa inyo, mga kaibigan. Lipat na kayo sa Facebook. Yung mga nandyan sa Facebook, lumipat na kayo dito sa YouTube kasi dito na ang bahay natin para mabasa namin ang comment nyo. Nakaw! Ayan, lipat po kayo, lipat! Ayan, lipat kayo! Nang mabasa namin kayo. Nakaw! Ayan, sinasabi ko eh. Yan nga ba sinasabi ko eh. Lipat kayo, mga kaibigan. Oh, ha? Para naman, ayan, ha? Edgar Naba, okay na, Chupapi. Good evening, yon. Magandang gabi, Chupapi. Welcome to our stream. Ayan, Rumil Antig, good evening, Chupapi. Pampatulog na naman yan. Ayan, oh, grabe. Ayan, para sa malamig na gabi. Aba, syempre, magmanyakan tayo. Ayan, sigurado yan. Sigurado yan. Nako, magmanyanyakan tayo ngayong gabi. Ayan, again, ulitin ko lang. Pag nagko-comment kayo sa Facebook, di namin mababasa yan. Gusto nyo mabasa namin comment nyo, lahat ng katanungan nyo, lipat kayo sa YouTube. Ayan, para mabasa namin. Ayan. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Karim Kabe, napindot ko na yung bell. Ayan, nako, yan, nadali mo na, kaibigan. Ayan, Ramon Romero, kung yung kagabi, Chupapis, unbelievable, basketball, ngayon naman, Chupapis, unbelievable, jabol. Ayan, ngayon, dito gabi yan, ngayong gabi. Mga kaibigan, ayan, yun ang mangyayari. YouTube Kin says, lipat na sa YouTube para HD ang mga baby girl. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Topper Tihada, napakabilis ni Tito Badang. Yan, si JM. Ayan, nakaw, dali. Ayan, dali talaga, mga kaibigan. Ayan. Sana talaga marunong umintindi yung mga nanonood sa Facebook. Ayan, sana marunong sila makaintindi ng Tagalog. Ayan, sana marunong kayo lumipat ng YouTube para mabasa namin yung comment nyo. Ayan, Ernest Guevara, Topper Tihada, I am speed. Ayan, nakaw. Yan ang mga sinasabi natin I am speed. Ayan, Leticia Jaiko, excited na naman sa Super Seducer playthrough. Ayan, pinali to guys, pinali for tonight. Angelica says, naka-speaker ako. Nagtatanong sila, anong pinapanood ko ba? Ayan, sabihin mo, manood na sila sa Chupageti TV. Ayan, Bipeng Gaming, hello, galing ako ng Facebook, Chupapi. Yo, welcome, Chupapi, to YouTube live stream. Ayan, magandang gabi and welcome. Waze Bohel says, Chupapi, sinabihan ko na din sila sa FB post. Ayan, sana nga makalipat sila. Ayan, sana makalipat sa YouTube. Ayan, para mabasa natin yung mga comments nila. Ayan, Ako naman At, shout out nga pala sa 25 na nag-like, no? Yung pinindot yung like button dito sa stream natin ngayong gabi, mga kaibigan. So, sa lahat ng maraming salamat doon sa 25 na tao na pinindot yung like button dito sa YouTube stream natin. Sana yung iba gayahin din. Pindutin din yung like button at mga pag-subscribe. Ayan, Ayan. Joel Carlos, Chupapi, napindot ko na rin yung bell. Ayan. Sabi ni Bipeng Gaming, pinali na agad. Ayan, Rolando Gara, good evening, Chupapi. Good evening. Magandang gabi po. Ayan. Jay Bandales, Rachel na, akala ko na wala ka na, babe. Miss na kita agad. Ayan, naka po. Ayan, mayroon na namang natira. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, Andre Padernos, ano to, Chupapi Bold? Ay, abangan mo. Nako, mag-i-enjoy ka, kaibigan. Nako po, mag-i-enjoy ka. Ayan, ihanda mo na yung tissue mo, yung lotion mo, itabi mo sa tabi mo. Sigurado mag-i-enjoy ka. Ayan, Rachel, sabi ni Chumami Rachel na, sorry kung patingi-tingi, bigay ko sa'yo. Baguhan lang kasi ako sa ganito. I love you. I love you too. Okay lang yan, Chumami. Pero pag nabuo mo na, tingnan mo, bibirutsahin kita. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, link 09216, Chupapi pa shoutout from FB. Ayan, good evening po sa inyo. Shoutout ng ina mo. Ayan, Bipeng Gaming. Sana nga gumaya, Chupapi. Subscribe na kayo. Ayan, subscribe na kayo, mga kaibigan. Huwag nyong tipirin yan. Ayan, J.M. Mandales, na-like ko na po, idol. At like ko din po si Rachel da. Ayan, nakaw. Ayan, patay tayo dyan. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi Rolando Gara, na-like ko na, Chupapi. Yan, like and subscribe, mga kaibigan. Like and subscribe. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, Karen Kabe, napindot ko na din ata yung like. Ayan, siguraduhin mo, Chupapi, pindutin mo. Ayan, J. Mandales, I love you too, Rachel da. Ayun, patay ka niya. Ayan, dali na naman. Topper Tihada, speed ka talaga, J. Mandales. Ayan, Hil Bautista, Chupapi, pagbabae naman nagbigay ng ayuda. Si George Estregan ang pasayawin mo. Ayan, nakapo. Ayan, nakapo. Ayan, Jetro Kabeltara, bold ata to, Chupapi. Ayan, bold to. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, maganda na kayo ng tissue sa tabi nyo at magdala na rin kayo ng lotion kasi kakailanganin nyo yan. Ayan wa, kakailanganin nyo yan. Handa ka na bang magpasabog? Ayan wa, handa ka na bang magpaputok? Ayan wa, ay naglaro na tayo. Nakaw, konti na lang, 8 minutos maglalaro na tayo. Ayan, Vifeng Gaming, libre pindot ng subscribe. Ayan wa, guys, subscribe na kayo, supportahan nyo po kami. Lumipat kami, di ba dati? Facebook tayo. Lumipat na ako. Dito na ako sa YouTube. Ito na po yung bagong bahay ng live stream natin. So, sana masuportahan nyo. Kagaya ng pagsuportang binigay nyo sa atin dyan sa Facebook. Ayan, lipat kayo ng YouTube. Suportahan nyo po kami. At mag-subscribe kayo, like nyo yung ating sa YouTube, yung stream natin dito sa YouTube, mga kaibigan. Ayan, JJ Mirador. Every time naglalaro ka ng story game, Chupapi, nag-e-enjoy ako kasi kwela ka maglaro. Tapos may matututunan ka rin. Ayan, di ba? Noel Jesus, baka magiging rated M ito dahil by bold. Ayan, meron. Ayan, dali yan, mga kaibigan. Nyaw. 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 Patrick Grapil, magandang gabi, Chupapi. Good evening, good evening. Reden Bernardo, ready na yung tissue ko, Chupapi. Yan ang gusto ko. Ayan, dapat Boy Scout, laging handa. Ayan, handa ka bang magpaputok? Ayan, yun yung tanong. Handa ka bang magpaputok kung nasan ka ngayon? Ayan, nakaw. Sigurado yan. Maghanda kayo ng mga tissue nyo, ng mga nyo. Ayan, sigurado yan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Jetro Cabeltera, bold module. Ayan, nakaw, bold module to, mga kaibigan. Sigurado. Ayan. Langit-ngit, papuntang langit. Ayan, ay, grabe. Ayan, grabe yan, mga kaibigan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Dong Paleto, magandang gabi, master ng Otog. Chupapi, ayan, magandang gabi. Ayan, good evening, welcome to our stream. Ayan, ulitin ko lang, guys, sa lahat ng mga nandito sa YouTube, maraming salamat sa 38 na tao na nag-smack ng like button dito sa stream natin. At yung mga nag-subscribe, sana makapag-subscribe po lahat. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, Hill Bautista, rated M for Malibogs or rated M for Menyakis. Either or, pwede. Ayan. Patrick Rapil, handang-handa na ako magpaputok. Happy New Year. Ayan, ako po. Ayan, Jetro Cabeltera, dalhin mo na kami sa langit, Chupapi. Ako, malapit na. 6 minutes. Magsisimula na tayo, mga kaibigan. 6 minutes. Maglalaro na tayo. Magte-30 minutes na. Ayan. Sabi ni Chupapi, Rachel, DJ Mandales, rated M for Rachel da. Rated mapagmahal. Ayan, good evening. Kay Chupapi, Gerald Martin, magandang gabi po sa inyo. Good evening. Ayan, ako, magsisimula na tayo in a while. Mga kaibigan, ayan, magsisimula na tayo. Kaya nakaaw. Sana makalipat po kayo. Sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa Facebook, lipat po kayo sa YouTube natin. Ito na po yung bagong bahay natin ng mga live stream natin. So, sana makalipat kayo at dito nyo ma-experience yung stream na napakaganda, napakalinaw, walang labo-labo, walang putol-putol. At dito rin namin mababasa lahat ng comments nyo. Ayan. Leticia Jaiko says, yes, let's go. Ayan, Aaron Benitez, Chupapi, pamura ako ng malutong. Like and subscribe, Chupapi, dito sa YouTube para madali kita ng batang-bata. Ayan, YouTube Kids, music pa lang sa menu. Pang-alam na. Ayan, Ton Jabol, Chupapi, pamura naman. Like and subscribe, Chupapi, sa YouTube natin. Like this video and subscribe to the channel para mapamura kayo. And supportahan nyo na po yung ating YouTube channel, mga kaibigan. Bagong lipat lang tayo. Ayan. Edgar Nava, malapit na ang mag-Happy New Year. Ayan, ako, malapit na nga. Dong Paleto, shout out sa misis kong rated X magmahal, si Chumami Grace. Ayan, nakaw, ang sarap. Sana all may rated X na minamahal. Ayan, napakasarap. Ayan, sana all, mga kaibigan. Sana ako rin magkaroon ng rated X na nagmamahal. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, Jimmy Pigarido, pamura ako, Chupapi. Like and subscribe, Chupapi. Like this video, subscribe to the channel para mamura na. Ayan, Sin Zero, na like and subscribe ko na, Chupapi. Kinakina mo, happy ka, I love you. Ayan, may halong pang kurot sa utong mo. Ayan, kinakina mo ka. Ayan, shout out kay Chupapi, hi nako, ha? Ayan, hi nako ka rin. Ayan, link 09216. Yay, may nagmumuta na pala. Nagmumura na ulit si Chupapi. Ayan, sabi ko sa inyo, mga kaibigan, suportahan nyo lang ang ating YouTube at mumurahin ko kayong lahat. Ayan, sabi ko sa inyo, ayan, kaya ko sa inyo, lipat na sa YouTube. Ayan, lipat na sa YouTube. Ali kayo rito sa YouTube nang mabasa namin ang comments ninyo. Ayan, dalihin ko kayo lahat ng mga batang-bata, mga hukin ang kira nyo. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, Dong Paleto, na-like ko na po, I love you. I love you too, Chupapi Dong Paleto. Sana nakapag-subscribe ka rin, hindi lang like. Huwag mo sana tipirin ang pagpindot. Ayan, tantarin mo ko, baby. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, Aran 21. Pabura ako, Chupapi, nakasab na ako. Kinag-ina mo, hack you ka, I love you. Ayan, putang ina, ayan, kurting ko pa ang utong mo. Ayan, Rio G. Dizon, mas masarap talaga manood rito sa YouTube. Walang delay at censored pa ang pagmura. Ayan, napasarap mo, baby. Ayan, John Conche, like and subscribe na. Pamura naman po si pareng Adonis Chupapi. Kinag-ina mo, hack you ka, I love you. Ang putang ina, kurting ko pa yung utong mo. Ayan, aking ina mo. Ayan, what's up to Chupapi Francis Luna. Ayan, what's up, Chupapi? Good evening. Welcome to our stream. Oh yeah. Ayan, Edgar Napa, Chupapi, pamura po. Naka-like and sub na ako. Kinag-ina mo. Hack you ka. I love you. Ayan, kurting ko pa yung utong mo. Ayan, kinag-ina mo. Ayan, yun, maraming salamat kay Chupapi West Bohel for the 49 YouTube super chat. At dahil dyan, Bibiroche kaya 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Binibirocha, talagang type na tayo kita. Binibirocha, ilabang ko sa beauty mo. At dahil dyan, Chupapi West Bohel, meron kang baby girl. Ayan, baby girl para kay Chupapi West Bohel. Yun, dagdagan natin yung mga babaeng sumasayaw. Ayan, para kay Chupapi West Bohel. Ayun. Oh yes, spaghetti pababa yan, chupageting pababa ng pababa. Ayan, sigurado. Ayan, bababa rin ang hotdog mo. Ayan, nako. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi West Bohel, Harvard sweatshirt girl, Chupapi. Nako, hindi ko alam anong numero nun. Ayan, McCool TV. Ayan, ang ganda nito, Chupapi. Maraming matututunan. Marami kayong matututunan dito. Educational video to, mga kaibigan. Ayan, sa lahat ng mga manyakis nating kaibigan dyan, ito tinatawag na educational videos. Ayan, marami kayong matututunan dito ngayong gabi. Ayan, Chupapis educational basketball. Ayan, mali pala. Chupapis educational video. Ayan, nakaw. Ayan, naku po, shout out kay Chupapi Lander Garcia, Dong Paleto, sabi, pamura po ni birthday boy, Attorney James Pilapil. Maliit ang hotdog nun. Ayan, kinag-ina mo. Hack you ka, I love you. Ang putang ina mo, kurting ko pa yung hotdog mong maliit. Ayan, king ina mo. Ayan, J. Mandales says, bibirotche ko ang pagmamahal. Si Rachel da. Ayan, Beats Roque, Chupapi, baka naman pwede pamura. Nakasubscribe ako sa'yo since day 1. Ayan, nakasubscribe ka dito sa YouTube, Chupapi. Nakasubscribe ka dito, Chupapi Beans. Parang hindi naman. Ayan, parang hindi naman. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, rakiterang ina, Chupapi, nakasubscribe na ako. Pamura ng malutong-lutong. Kinang-ina mo. Hack you ka. I love you. Ayan, kinang-ina mo. Ayan, maraming salamat. Jetro Cabeltera, Chupapi, ikaw na lang sana ang teacher namin. Halika rito. Yung mga magaganda yung classmate, akin na. Akong dadali. Ayan, sigurado pasado na yan. Ayan, sabi ni Chupapi, sincero, mukhang online class to. Evening class tapos uncensored online class to. Mga kaibigan, marami kayong matututunan. Educational videos. Ayan, okay. Mga kaibigan, handa na kayo. Simulan na natin. 30 minutes na eh. Ayan, 30 minutes na mga kaibigan. Pero syempre bago tayo magsimula, ini-invite ko ulit lahat ng mga nanonood sa Facebook. Guys, lipat kayo sa YouTube. Bubuksan ko na yung YouTube app sa telepono ko para dito ko mababasa lahat ng comment nyo habang naglalaro tayo. Ha? Okay? Ayan. And habang naglalaro tayo, ang aking lengguwahe ay lilipat sa Ingles. Ayan, kasi English to eh. English. Ayan, English So I will speak in English for this broadcast. So sana makalipat kayo guys. And puta, let's get it on. Ayan o lipat kayo ng YouTube mga kaibigan. Ayan o pasok tayo lahat sa YouTube mga kaibigan. Sama-sama tayo dito at sama-sama tayong mag-online class. Ayan o ready na ba kayo sa mga module nyo mga kaibigan? Ayan o ready na po kayo? Ayan. Ready na ba kayo mga classmate sa ating online class ngayong gabi? Ayan, here we go. Syempre, bago tayo magsimula. Before we start, let me just temporarily remove the baby girls. Ayan para hindi makagulo sa broadcast natin. Dahil na makakagulo sila sa ating broadcast. So, here we go. Guys, simulan na natin. Ayan So, this is the finale of this is actually the finale of this game, and we are now going to have a date with Kate. Ayan, finale na to mga kaibigan. So, without further ado, simulan na natin ang ating online class. Chupapis, unbelievable online class. Ayan simulan na natin to. Ayan. Choose the date location. Okay. So, we will have a different scenario. We have 4 different choices for this girl, for this girl that we are going to be dating. Now, these 4 choices is letter A, we're going to a bar 8 p.m. Letter B, it's gonna be coffee, Starbucks 2 p.m. Letter C, club with friends, or letter D, mag-hiking kami. So, what do you think, guys, is a good date for this girl? And pwede natin ulitin to kasi iba-ibang scenario. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys feel? Do you guys want us to go to the bar 8 p.m. for this date? Letter B, coffee in Starbucks 2 p.m. Ayan, galawang sugar daddy. Or letter C, punta tayo ng club kasama yung mga kaibigan nating jabulbol. Or letter D, hiking ng ina mo, outdoor sex. Outdoor activities. Ayan outdoor activities. So, anong gusto nyo, mga kaibigan? Ayan let me ask you guys, and I will let you guys decide. So, put it on the chat what you guys want. I am seeing a lot of people going with hiking. There's a lot of people wanting to go hiking. What about the other guys? What about the other people on the chat? And again, ulitin ko lang, if you are watching on Facebook, you have to transfer to YouTube for us to be able to read your comments and for us to be able to read what choice you would like for us to go with this date. Ayan so okay, so everybody's going with hiking. Okay, so let's go with hiking, boys. Here we go.
If a girl's active and she shows an interest in outdoor activities, that can be great. But in this case, it wasn't the option to choose.
Yun lang, mali. Hindi pala pwede. Hindi pwede yung hiking. So, guys, we now, so hindi pwede yung hiking. We now have 3 choices. It's the bar at 8 p.m., coffee at 2 p.m., or clubbing with friends. I think bar, 8 p.m., no? What do you guys think? Dinner at a bar at 8 p.m. would be nice, diba? Steak, treat her out for steak and red wine, no? Sarap nun, diba? Ayan. Game ba? Game ba tayo dyan? Ayan, hindi pwede yung hiking, guys. It's the wrong choice. So, anong-anuhin natin dito? Rage Problem says, yun lang. Ayan, and sabi ni Rain Supang, coffee break. So, we go with coffee. Lance Ganyo says coffee. Link says, kape tayo, chupapi. And Okaski says, coffee muna, chupapi, parang getting to know each other. Ayan, Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of people going with coffee. So let's go for coffee. Starbucks at 2 p.m.
Coffee's boring.
Oh, shit.
And, we love drinking, right? We want some alcohol.
Oh, shit.
Otherwise, how do you make a move if she's sober? Oh, God.
Oh.
Plus, a lot harder to keep the conversation going in a coffee shop.
Okay, so wala. It's not the coffee shop. It's not hiking. So it's the bar at 8 p.m. Guys, we don't have any other choice. The coffee is not a good idea. Hiking is not a good idea. It's only the bar or clubbing with friends. Let's go with the bar, 8 p.m.
Ideally, we
Here we
want
go.
nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So
Here we go,
the
here we
bar
go.
is the best option.
Ayan. Ayan na. Uy! Eto na. Naku po. Naku, bakla.
Hey.
Uy, shit.
Good to see you too.
Tuka agad, mga kaibigan. Tuka agad. Oh, ayan. How should you sit? Siyempre, side by side. Side by side yan,
Come
baby.
take a seat over here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Woo! Uy, ang sarap mo, baby. Ayan.
Perfect. So many people sit opposite each
Oh
other
my
on
God,
Thursdays
ang
and
sarap
it
mo,
gets
parang
really
tinigasan.
awkward
Para
because
sumikip yung
you've
shorts
got
ko,
that
mga
eye
kaibigan.
contact the whole
Ayan,
time. You run out of
Hindi
stuff
na
to
ako
say,
bakla.
feel super
Naging lalaki
uncomfortable.
ako.
And the worst
Putang
thing,
ina.
you can't touch her up, right? So it's much better to sit
Shit.
side by side.
Para sumikip yung ano ko.
So how have you been the
Oh
past
my
few
God,
days?
grabe
What have
ang
you been
kinis, oh. Long-legged.
Actually,
Oy.
quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual,
Okay.
and then did some work, but it's boring, right? So,
Yeah.
And last night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
It was Seven with Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's kind of psychological serial killer, scary.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, I like
it is
it.
very scary. I liked it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex in
Is
the
it?
City or like Finding Nemo or something. It's quite,
Yeah.
it's quite a tough film, right?
Yeah, it is. But I like tough films.
So you
They
watch
make-
horror movies and things like that?
Yeah, I do. I do quite often. I think they make you think, and it's interesting.
But not. What if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch The Saw or something like that because it's stupid, I think. But this one is very smart. You should know if you watched it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're always thinking about how they can catch him and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's quite
exactly.
cool.
Exactly.
What else have you got going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's
Alright.
very, very difficult and annoying because there are all those boxes I have to move and all my
You have
stuff.
to pack things
Yeah,
up.
pack
and-
up and then transport
Fuck up.
it all. Oh,
Fuck
it's
things
so
up, yes.
difficult.
Yeah, they say it's a
Yeah,
stressful thing to do to move house.
Oh.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm so sorry. Ayan, we now have options to choose. I'm so sorry. Ayan, I got carried away. My shorts is very, very tight right now. Oh my God, my shorts, very, very tight. Ayan, I hope your shorts are okay. Ayan, so we have three choices. Offer to come and help, sympathize, use it as a reason to check her muscles. Ayan. So we have three options here, guys. We can actually offer to come by and help, or we can rather just be a dick and sympathize, or we can actually use it a reason to check, to get physical and check her muscles out. Ayan. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We have Noel De Jesus goes with letter A. Kevin Chua goes with letter A. What about the other people? What about the other people on the chat? Kevin says, I bet your rocket is ready. Fucking hell, it's about to explode, man. It is about to explode. It is actually a well-oiled machine right now. Gerald Martin says, go for letter C. So we got 2 for letter A, 1 for letter C. What about the other people on the chat? What about the other people? And again, we are inviting everybody on Facebook to transfer to YouTube so that we can all experience the stream, and we can actually read all of your comments, and you guys can interact with everybody on our YouTube live chat. Ayan Scene Zero says offer to help para I'm stuck. And Lance Ganyo says letter A. El Robo goes for letter A. Ayan Okay, let's go with letter A. There's a lot of people that went for letter A. Let's go.
Well, listen, if I'm free, then I can definitely come and help you carry boxes or whatever you need.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Thank you for the
sure.
offer. It's very nice of you.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's not right you doing heavy lifting and stuff yourself. Look at you in this dress and heels and coming downstairs. And
Oh.
True.
no, it's physical work. So I'm happy
Oh my
to come
God.
do it.
Thanks. I will use your help.
Ang kinis mo, putang ina mo.
No, and you can remember this rule for as long as you live.
Ay!
Don't do these favors for girls that you're romantically interested in until you're dating and preferably sleeping together. Because otherwise you're just giving her too much too soon for no good reason.
Ang
I know you're busy
mali.
now
Wrong
with the house and
option.
stuff, but what do you normally do in your free time? Do you do any sports?
Yeah, of course I do sports.
Why, of course.
It's my main hobby, going to the gym actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I like it very much.
What do you do there?
I do a lot of different things actually. The main one is doing weights, usual stuff.
Okay.
And I also do 1 hour stretching a week.
Yeah.
It's very,
Ang
very
sarap.
painful, but very rewarding
Ang
as well.
sarap.
For flexibility.
Yeah,
so you
I
want to
like
be able
it.
to do splits or
Yeah, that's
or
my
kick,
goal.
kick people in their heads. And stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and also I do Pilates sometimes. Yeah, so it's interesting as well.
Ang
And
kinis.
what about you?
Grabe,
Do you
long
do
legged.
sports?
Yeah, I've done lots of
kinis.
sports.
Ang
I used
sikip
to
talaga
do
ng shorts ko.
boxing, used to play
Inam.
squash. I always try and do something physical, and at the moment I just do normal gym, like weights and things. But I don't get huge because I don't do protein shakes and all this stuff. So
That's good.
just go to the gym and
kinis talaga.
doing things
Oh my
for
God,
like,
talagang
endurance, you know,
sikip. Grabe.
have good fitness and
Ang sikip
whatever.
talaga.
And what else do you do
Oh.
apart from physical stuff?
Apart from physical stuff, I like reading. Actually, I read every day, and it's very, very interesting. for
Oh
me.
yeah? What are you reading now, or what's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and Margarita, but it wasn't the
Okay.
first time I've ever read it. So.
You read it again?
Yeah, I like it very much.
One of your favorites.
Yeah, one
Ang
of.
kinis
That's
talaga.
nice because it's
Putang
classic
ina.
literature, not like
Hirap na hirap
Harry
ako
Potter
dito.
and Da Vinci Code and the girl with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff.
So you like reading as well?
Yeah, and I like reading not just fiction, but if I read fiction, I like classics. But I like
Okay.
reading sometimes psychology, business, biographies, all types of different stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like psychology as well, and biographies of famous people. That's good.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And tell me, do you do anything creative or, I don't know, like singing, dancing, playing the violin, whatever?
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at singing.
You can't sing?
Can't do that, and don't like
I was going to
it.
ask you to sing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we'll get you lessons and you can sing for me.
That can be interesting. Maybe one day. And I can't play any musical
None of
instruments.
them?
Well, no.
Even this
I'm
xylophone thing or the...
afraid. Maybe.
Do you know this triangle, that one? You just...
Can do that, I think, because that's easy. And the creative thing I do is actually painting.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have three choices now. Okay, now we have three choices. Letter A, try to get to the bottom of how it makes her feel. Letter B, say that she can paint you nude if she wants. Ayan, ito na. Nag-iinit na, mga kaibigan. Letter C, say that you don't really get art. Probably we go with letter A, you know? Try to get to the bottom of how it makes her feel when she's doing painting. So it shows us a bit of interest in what she's doing and what she's actually good at. So it's probably B is not going to be the best answer of all, but it's either A or it's either letter C. But letter C would probably turn her off. So I think it's letter A. You know, I think it's the most appropriate scenario answer for what's going on. So let's go with letter A.
Painting's really interesting, actually, but
Yeah, it is.
but tell me, like, what does it give you? How do you feel?
Oh, it gives me a lot. In the first place, it helps you to reveal something inside. And in the second place, it helps you to express your emotions. And it's really interesting.
Ang
So
emosyon.
it's not something, because I'm not a painter, right? So it's not something where, you know, you're sitting here, for example, and you just paint the bar and you're just trying to kind of copy it. It's something where something's coming from inside based on how you feel and who you are.
Yeah,
and
it is.
whatever.
It is, because I like to create something that may not even exist in the real
Okay.
world. So it's basically my imagination. But sometimes I like to paint something that exists. If it's, for example, beautiful scenery or something I really
Beautiful
like.
girl.
Very nice. So
Yeah.
it's not, it's something that serves a purpose like emotionally for you as well, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. I'd love to see some of your paintings one day.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
would be lovely. I would be happy to show you something.
Show me your body.
Marvelous.
Yes.
That's exactly what you want to
Marvelous.
do, because when someone has a
Marvelous.
passion, you want to
Yeah.
dig down in it, get them speaking and telling you about their feelings, and it's definitely the way to go when someone reveals a life passion. So pay attention to that.
Yes, baby.
Let's not leave this sitting here. Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Walang kain, inom agad, may halong bechin. Ay ano ha? May halong bechin yan. Tumba yan sa
So
atin
tell me,
mamaya.
how about
Titirahin
traveling?
natin
Do you
yan.
travel?
Oh, yes, I do.
And what do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and Rome. Rome is amazing, so I
Very
like that.
beautiful there, yeah.
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful, and I also went to some exotic places like Lebanon, for example.
Lebanon.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
was-
dangerous there.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things. And
You want to see my
Different
thing?
cultures and whatever. But
Yeah.
Rome is very touristy, right?
Yeah, all these
And-
crowds. You're
And
right.
then Lebanon is probably not very touristy. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you
You
like
can see the
different
contrast.
different kinds of things, not
Yeah,
always
Ang
the
ganda
same
talaga.
stuff in the same hotel.
Ang
and
sarap
speaking,
talaga. Gigil na gigil ako.
Places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to, for example, Spain every year to the same place,
really?
only speak English. They don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and the other English people, oh no, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling somewhere and you're just surrounded by, people from your country, you don't feel like you're traveling. And if
Oh, yeah.
everything's in English, you don't feel like you're traveling. So I like to go somewhere and only meet locals, to go to the local place. Like you would have seen it in Rome. You can go to some restaurants where it's all just Americans.
Yeah, just tourists all around.
Or
No
you can
good.
go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians, so I must be in the right place, not the tourist
Yeah, maybe you're right,
recommendation.
actually. I should try that.
Yeah. And tell me, what's the coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked, yeah?
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing. I really, really liked it.
You know what? We now have three choices. Right here, she said that she went into Cuba. We asked her like, what was her most favorite or something like that, most liked place that she visited. And she said Cuba. Now we have three scenarios here in front of us. Letter A, disagree and say that it's not such a cool place. Letter B, impress her with the fact that you have been to the Caribbean many, many times. And letter C, get her talking about the best parts of the trip. I think letter C, right? I think letter C is the best option. We don't want to go with letter A because letter A will definitely just, she's actually smiling, telling us all about that place, and then biglang babasagin natin and we disagree. So I think it's letter C, the best option out of all the three, and we're gonna be choosing that one.
Cuba, that's really interesting because it's kind of a strange country, right? It was Americans weren't allowed to go there for so long. They've got this reputation for the politics, but it's not very developed for tourists, right? So it must be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not, and that's what's interesting actually, because it's not easy to get internet even there,
No internet yet.
Yeah. There is internet, but it's kind of difficult.
Slow and stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
But I like
Completely
having
different.
a break from the internet. Do you?
Oh, yeah, I liked it, but not all people can handle it. Can you?
No. Yeah, I can handle it. I like to
Good.
unplug sometimes, and then you feel how relaxing it is when you're not checking your phone all the time.
Yeah, right. I do it sometimes as well, and I really liked it.
But tell me, like, what's the cool stuff about Cuba? What did you really like about it?
Everything. I just liked everything. The nature was amazing, very beautiful, and the
Trees,
people.
beaches.
Yeah, the main thing was actually the people, because they're very, very friendly and very different, and it was very peaceful there and safe, and everything was wonderful. Actually, yeah, you have to.
People are often the most important thing, yeah, because if they're rude or if there are too many tourists, then it just can destroy the holiday, right?
Sure.
But you said they're very, very friendly, so you
Very.
felt good there.
Yeah, you're right. I felt very good there.
Very nice.
Nice.
Excelente. You know, holidays are something
Excelente.
that bring out a lot of emotions, you know, just compared to her telling you about, I don't know, her day at work, compared with a recent holiday. So it's an area that you want to explore, and you want to find out what she felt during that period so that she can kind of relive it and start feeling good again in that moment with you as she tells you about it. Plus,
Yes.
keeping the attention on her rather than just cutting her off and talking about something else.
Yes, baby.
And what about you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did, because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just go to different countries and, you know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home, but I would say like every month I like to go somewhere. And I spend a lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice place there, it's by the sea, and have it all, you know, nicely set up with big television and PlayStation and stuff, so it's really cool.
Oh, really? PlayStation, you said?
Yeah.
Please tell me you're a
Do you
gamer.
play often?
Please
Yeah,
tell me
kind
you're
of.
a fucking gamer.
really?
I fuck you
I
so
think-
hard.
Games are just a waste of time.
No!
I think so.
No! No, she doesn't like to play games. Fuck. No. No, 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 no. So we have three choices. We have three choices here. We have letter A. Yeah, I know you are right. I will cut down. Letter B. What? And I suppose you don't do anything that wastes time. So letter B is definitely not a good answer. Letter C. Persuade her that it's actually quite intelligent. So I think letter C, right? I think we're all gamers here. Everybody on the chat, we're all fucking gamers here. This is quite absurd that the ladies don't like us boys playing our fucking video games, right? We have to play these video games, right? Fucking hell. No, no, no. Ayan, we are what is the best answer here? Letter A, yeah, I know you are right, and I will cut it down. Letter C, persuade her that it's actually quite intelligent. Letter B, probably not, because this is, I think, is so rude. Letter B is so rude. So it's either letter A or letter C. Now, I need your help with the option that we're gonna be choosing between letter A or letter C. For me, honestly, I don't want to cut down on my video gaming. Me personally, I still, even if I grow old, I'm already fucking old as of who I am today. But as I grow older, I don't see myself veering away from the one thing that I love and the one thing that I really grew up with is video games. So, I think letter C for me would be the best option to choose. So let's go with letter C.
Well, look, I kind of get what you mean, because it's, you know, some people might say it's immature or something, but it's a little bit different nowadays because older people play, and even in this TV show, House of Cards, he's the president, but he plays games. It's quite funny, but
Yeah, sorry.
I won't try and convince you that it does good stuff for your brain and your reflexes and kind of memorizing maps and things.
Okay.
But specifically for me, the way I work in my business is I need to have just a few big ideas, you know, every now and again. So I'm not sitting there all day doing repetitive stuff. I need to be creative and think of something powerful. And when I'm playing a game, I'm not 100% in there at all. I'm kind of detached and I'm coming up with ideas. So something that actually is not, you know, I'm sitting there playing a game. I'm actually having these big ideas, just like you might if you're in the bath, you know, and you think, oh, that's good, you know, like this. And something I also do is if I'm playing something that doesn't need audio, you know, where it's not really important, like a racing game or sports, then I listen to audiobooks.
Oh,
And actually, I remember a few years ago I studied Chinese, and I would be able to sit for hours just listening to the Chinese because I was playing the game, so I didn't get bored. Because if you're just listening to language learning, you can't do it for long, right?
yeah,
So
it's
it really helped
tiring.
me actually.
Oh, really? Yeah,
It's not
maybe.
so bad. And there's some girl games I'm going to let you try. There's one called Flower where you control, I don't know, growing flowers and flying
really?
around and stuff, yeah.
Okay, maybe I would give it a try then.
Humanity
Brilliant. But
for
do you
all
know
the
why
boys.
this works?
Fucking save.
It's because women find it very attractive
Fucking
when
save.
a guy shows his intelligence. All women want a guy that's more intelligent than them, and it's very cool
Fucking
if you
save.
can persuade her to your point
For
of view.
all the
So
gamers,
anytime
fuck
you
yeah.
can do this, anytime you've got the facts at hand or a strong argument, you can persuade her. It's actually really attractive and sexy, so do it.
Sexy. All the gamers
And
are
what about-
fucking sexy.
what about you?
Remember
Do you
that,
have any,
boys.
Like guilty pleasures, watch some really dumb TV shows, like reality stuff or something.
Well, let me think. Definitely not TV shows, because I never watch TV actually.
Never?
Never. I don't like it.
You don't have a television?
Only movies.
Ah,
I have
movies.
television, but only
Okay.
for movies and stuff. And I need to tell you that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually,
Oh.
but I
Oh.
managed to give up. And
Are you sure you're not going to start again?
no, now
If I had a
now,
cigarette now and say, come on,
no,
smoke.
thank you. No, I gave up, so
That's
no
good.
more. And I think nothing else, basically. And what
Alright.
about you?
Actually, people are often surprised when I tell them I've never tried a cigarette.
Oh, really?
never
Not
smoked them.
once.
No, I smoked other things, but never a cigarette.
Smoked
Okay.
other
Strange,
things.
right?
Yeah, that's
That's
funny.
the way.
And in general,
That's the
no, I
way,
think I'm
boys.
quite,
Smoked other
nothing
things.
too bad, you know, not
World
a
fucking
crazy
domination.
alcoholic or addicted to anything
That's
that I
good.
shouldn't be addicted to. So no, it's not too bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit, for me it's interesting, right? So indulge me here.
Okay, go
What
on.
are your bad habits? Like what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really trust people well, so
Well,
sometimes...
you know you can trust me.
No, I
Of course
don't
you
know.
can.
Sometimes I can seem a little bit unfriendly with people I don't know.
Ah,
So maybe that's a bad point about me. And also, I'm crazy about being on time everywhere. So sometimes I'm panicking when I'm running late and can be really angry or something like that.
that might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I arrive.
Don't tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before.
Always
You sure,
before.
not after.
I'm late if it doesn't matter, but if it matters, like a flight or a train or a when people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, oh, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, yeah, not hours before, hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now.
She likes to come.
I can
Did she
try it
said
your
that she
way,
likes to
'cause
come?
Actually, I end
Oh
up
my
wasting
God.
hours just
Well,
sitting there and
If
waiting.
in the future,
God
right, this is
damn
our
it,
first
she just
date,
said
if
she
in the
likes to
future
come.
We go somewhere.
Okay.
You can just go to the airport like 5 hours
Fuck.
before, do whatever you want,
I'll meet you
and
there.
I'll just come. Yeah, I'll just come later
Oh.
and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
All right.
Oi, now we have 5 scenarios, guys. We have 5 scenarios here, which I think is very, very interesting. And this is when we are actually going to make a move. So we have letter A, yawn, and put your arm around her. Probably not. Letter B, put your hand on her legs. Oh, yes, baby. Letter C, do a bit of palm reading. Letter D, check her pulse. Nah, probably not. Letter E, use the gypsy fortune teller routine to touch her ear. So this is actually very interesting, guys. Probably letter A is not going to be a good idea. We're already getting so comfortable on this date because we've been choosing the right answers, and so far medyo intimate na. We're already in a quite of an intimate stage right here. Letter B is buo loob moment. This is when this is rightly the buo loob moment where you put your hand on her fucking sexy legs. Now, letter C is more of kind of like a gentleman way. Let me try and read your palm, you know. Letter D, check her pulse. I think that's quite odd, you know, checking her pulse. I think it's quite odd. So that's going to be out of the list. Letter E, use the gypsy fortune teller routine and to touch her ear. So what do you guys think? It's for me, I think it's letter C or letter E. Probably not letter B, but of course I want to touch her fucking absolutely sexy legs, but that's very maniac for us to do. So we're not gonna be super maniac and try to be a bit gentleman-ish on this approach. So do we go with what? Letter C, palm reading. I don't think it's good, but letter E, use the gypsy fortune teller routine to touch her ear. I think palm reading is the most safest. You know, it's a gentlemanish way. It kind of it gets a little bit of a touch. You know, and let's fucking go with palm reading. Let's go with palm reading.
I need to figure out a way to touch her now.
So if I'm not mistaken, you have hands, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Hi, let me see this.
There we
Oh
go.
my god.
What? What's wrong?
Has anyone ever done a palm reading for you?
Oh no, never.
No? I can see why. This is very, very strange.
That
You know this line? This is the lifeline, right?
maybe.
And it would be very long if you lived in the Paleolithic era. But
Why?
but as it is, it's not so long. But that's okay. It's better to live well than long, right? You know, you don't be 300 years old,
Maybe.
but have a
Not sure.
awful life. So that's that one. Don't think too much about that.
I won't.
Next one is, this is your love line. As you can see, it's not been so good, but then it changes and everything gets pretty good, and that's around, when would that be? Today.
Oh,
What
So
a
that's all good.
the
Children,
joke, right?
happiness. Joke? No, really, it's around today. You can't tell exactly, but around, give or take, you know, a week or an hour, something like that.
Oh shit!
This one is your fortune, and again, it's quite unlucky. But then someone brings a lot of luck and happiness. So
Who's that?
I don't know who. It could be anyone, but probably someone
Okay, I'll pretend
someone close by. So
that I
that's-
believed you.
No, it's very scientific. You can, you know, there's books.
Oh, really?
and I studied for a long time.
Well done.
You know, it
Oh,
depends
shit,
what kind
no.
of box you want to be in. If you want
Mali.
to do this kind of silly stuff, it can
No.
actually work on a lot of girls, surprisingly. Even if you think it's bullshit, the majority of girls like this stuff. However, it's a little bit calculated. So it depends where you
Oi.
sit on that issue. But
So
for
that
me,
wasn't wrong.
it's not the best thing to do,
Not-
and you should try to do without it.
Oi, fuck.
Did you like going out to bars, partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there, and I
Brilliant.
don't really like to
Like
drink.
us?
No,
You don't like to drink? Cheers.
no,
Cheers to
they
that.
just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot, and then they're crazy, dancing everywhere,
You mean like
smoking.
shots and...
Yeah, all this.
Hard
I don't
drinking.
really like that. Yeah, but sometimes I go with my friends when they
Ang sarap
make
panggigilan
it,
nito, no? Pag
basically.
tinira
Do you like
natin.
dancing? Can you dance?
I really can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
So, do I believe you, yeah? So if I caught you in the club, you wouldn't be dancing on the bar or the table.
No, nothing like that. Never.
You're controlled.
Yeah, I'm very,
Okay.
very self-controlled.
But you're single at the moment. You don't
Yes, I
go
am.
to bars to meet men?
Really, I don't think it's a perfect place to meet someone nice.
What do you do then? Internet?
No, internet. I don't believe in that. I think
Okay.
that it's better just to live your life, to work and go to the parks wherever you go, and then one day you will meet someone when it's time.
That's very romantic. So you believe in fate.
Yeah, I do.
So you're single at the moment, right?
Yes,
you
I
haven't
am.
got secret lovers and husbands all around the world or something?
No.
Okay, and how is it? Because I know some girls, they're never single. They just have a relationship, split up into the next one.
Yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone you don't like or something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality and to do something, read and do more work. So I like it.
What's your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
A year? I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Don't
Amazing,
you think
right?
so?
Yeah, very strange.
What about you?
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. But how long have you been single this time?
It's about 3 months now.
3 months. If you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Yan.
Oh.
party.
Actually, we broke up because he was useless in bed.
What? Useless in bed? What? Did I hear that correctly? We broke up because he was useless in bed. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya, it means that she's not getting fucked like how she wants to get fucked, right? So she's not getting fucked so hard, you know, and this is the perfect time for us to come into play and fuck her so hard so that she can fucking enjoy a good fucking fuck. So we have 3 choices. Letter A, make a joke about how you just need 3 to 5 minutes. Letter B, say that must mean she hasn't been properly satisfied in a long time. This is actually very, very good. Ayan, she has not been properly satisfied. So she hasn't been fucked so good for quite some time. Letter C, sympathize and desexualize the moment. So letter A definitely is not going to be a good answer. It's either letter B or letter C. Okay? Sympathize and desexualize the moment. It's either we desexualize the moment or we sexualize the moment and tell her that, baby, so ibig sabihin nun, matagal ka nang hindi nilalabasan. Ayan diba? So, it's either letter B or letter C. Sabi ni Chumami Denise, letter B. What about the other people watching the stream? Ayan, and again, we are inviting our Facebook viewers. Lipat kayo sa YouTube para mabasa namin yung comments nyo. Search nyo lang kami, Chupageti TV. Lipat po kayo. Ayan Kevin says letter C. Denise says letter B. And Ernest Guevara says letter B. What you guys think? Lance Ganyo says letter B. Topper Tejada, let's B. Everybody says letter B. Fucking hell. Let's go with letter B.
I see. So, and how long were you together?
About 5 months.
Right, so you're together for that long, then you were single for a while. So am I right in assuming that you haven't been satisfied properly in a while?
Kind of.
Oh.
All right, well, that's all right. I'm not promising anything. Definitely not tonight because I have meetings tomorrow. But
Oh, really?
We'll see, yeah. We'll see what we can do.
Fine, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Oh,
If a girl
shit,
puts it
bro.
out there and she's already
Fuck.
being sexual, then your response has to be to take it a little bit further, not too far, but definitely not to shy away from it. So it's the right option.
So yeah, when I'm single, I'm definitely on dates because it's the best chance to meet girls and see if anyone would be good for a serious relationship.
Yeah.
But what kind of qualities do you like in a man?
Oh, actually, numerous
Many?
qualities. Yeah, but
Okay.
I think the most important are that he is honest and
Oh, dear.
trustworthy.
Oh no. No, I'm joking.
It's not about
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, of course, I would like someone very responsible
Yeah.
and very manly, someone who can
Manly, like
handle.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and shooting people and
no.
tattoos and...
I don't mean the appearance. I mean the
Okay.
inner world, right? The character and everything.
like decisive and
really
not
strong character.
not a weakling and stuff.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I like smart guys, obviously. That's very important.
Well, okay, cool. Sounds like you're talking about someone.
Are you? Really?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of girls I like?
I don't know. I can guess beautiful girls, probably.
I like blonde, brown eyes. I'm joking. No, of course, you know, the physical appearance is important to start with, and then, no, I'm going to be honest, right? You said you like honest guys, so I'm
Yes,
not going
I
to
do.
start lying immediately. So definitely physical appearance is important. And
Physical
then
appearance is
after
important.
that, intelligence, curiosity, of course, honesty, like you said. And I like them to be actually quite different from me, so that they can tell me something different.
Yeah, that's
And,
interesting.
Yeah,
I like it too.
but as you know, we agree it's quite hard to find someone.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard.
Okay, here we go. We have 5 new scenarios here. Let's read them one by one. Letter A, ask her what grade she would get in kissing school. Letter B, pounce on her and surprise her with a kiss. Oh, shit. Letter C, kiss one cheek, then the other, then kiss her. Letter D, do you know what time it is? It's time to kiss. Letter E says, tell her she looks like a baby lamb and tickle her, then kiss her. So, it's all about these 5 scenarios are attempting for us to kiss this girl. Now, with all the 5 scenarios, which option do you think we choose? And what do we do? What do we do here? Holy shit! It's time, guys. This is the part where how are we gonna be approaching to kiss her? Because all of these scenarios will lead to a kiss. So, letter A, for me, I think letter A is the most, gentlemanish way. Out of all the scenarios, I think letter A is just spot on, you know? I think it's spot on, letter A. What about the others on the chat? Rap New says letter A. Gerald Martin says letter D. Lance Ganyo, lahat may kiss kahit ano. Rap New says letter D. But yeah, I think, what do you guys think? I mean, what is the most gentlemanish way to get a kiss here? I think for me, letter A is very smooth, spot on. You know, she didn't see it coming. We're basically asking her a question like, what grade would be getting in if she were to enroll in kissing school? Kevin Chua says go with letter C. Topher Tejada goes with letter A. Suabe yung galawan. John Arellano goes with letter A. Sin Zero goes with letter A. Beast on my fat ass PS5 goes with letter A. It's the safest option. Lance Ganyo, D or A, it's up to you if you want to play safe or you want to go aggressive. So, Chanonads, go with letter D, Chupapi. Mark Navarro says go with letter B. So, what do we? I think there's a lot of people going with letter A. So, let's go with letter A and see where this fucking brings us. Okay, let's go with letter A and let's see where this brings us. Let's go.
Did you go to school?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you know they have different schools for all kinds of different subjects.
Let's see this.
From drama to arts or whatever. Yeah? Well, imagine they had a school called Kissing School.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Okay.
and imagine that you just went to that and that you were graduating. And if you got a grade from A to F, what would you get?
Oh, I would definitely
An
get
O?
an A.
Oh, an A.
Yes, an A.
Really? Let me see.
Oh shit! Fuck yon! Foot! Oh! Oh!
Not bad. Maybe a B minus.
Fuck!
Really?
Yes!
Okay.
Yes! First base,
This
baby.
is kind of okay. You know, guys get away with this. I wouldn't say it's the best way to go for the kiss, but you know, it could be a lot worse. It's definitely better than just lunging in there or getting wasted and pouncing on her.
Okay, it's not the best option. It was not the best option.
Ideally,
So-
we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To
Oh,
make
hey.
sure the date goes as well as possible. So
Oh,
the
hey.
bar is the best option.
Let's do it again, boys.
Perfect. So many people.
Boys, let's do it again. Let's do it again. And
Perfect. So many
let's
people
do-
sit opposite
wait,
each other on.
Fuck. Shut up.
Congratulations,
Oh,
you've made it. You've got
wait.
all the way to the end and completed all 10 levels. Now, there is an even better ending if you go through and you complete them all with 5-star ratings, plus get 50% completion, but it will be worth your while, so I suggest you go and do it. As
Oh.
a reward for completing the game, I'm going to give you a few secrets in the making of it. Now, did you notice this? That there's a scene with a girl called Alexa, and there's another one called Jenna. We're talking about the club dance floor and the girl on street, and also first date. Did you notice that that's actually the same girl? That's actress Shanna Vincent. Something else in the game is that in the friend to girlfriend level, Lilia, the girl in it, is actually my friend. She's my friend since 2012, and so a lot of the stuff in that level is true, like her going on to a design course. Finally, maybe most shocking is that the girl Kate is actually my wife of, I don't know, about 6 months ago. So you didn't know that, and that's kind of like a silly little reward for you finishing the game. But if you want to go a little bit further and get the best possible ending, then I've got an even better surprise for you. So maybe go ahead and do that. But again, thank you so much for playing, and I hope you really loved the game.
We should actually go and do that. We should actually go and do for the best ending, right? We should actually go for the best ending. But would you guys want us to do this one again? This date again, the first date with Kate. Do you guys want us to do this again and try to pick on different answers for this one? What do you guys think? Do you think it's a good one for us to do this again? This first date with Kate? Let me know on the chat right now if we're gonna be doing it again, or we're gonna be going with the extras. What do you guys think? So it's either that or we go and watch the extras. What do you guys think? Go type it on the chat. Go with that date again or go extra. Because the extras is something that we haven't seen yet. Look, there's a lot. There's a lot in the extras that we haven't seen yet. So we're gonna be going through that later. But we go. John Murphy says, "Do it again." Okay, let's go do it again with the. Let's go do it again with first date with Kate. Okay, let's go. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do it again, boys. Here we go. Okay, so it's bar at 8 p.m. Okay, it's bar at 8 p.m. What about we choose club with friends? Because it's either or, right? It's either or. Let's club with friends.
In this case, it's not the ideal
no.
option.
No.
But in the case where the girl is maybe not ready to meet you one-on-one, inviting her out as a group could work. But in this case, you want to choose a different option.
Okay, so it's not that. So it's bar 8 p.m. So it's the only
Ideally,
option.
we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure that...
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do it again. Man, this guy is a fucking lucky bastard to have this girl to be his wife.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good to see you too.
Okay, so we're gonna be sitting side by side. I know this
Come
already.
take a seat over here.
Thank you.
Perfect. So many people sit opposite.
Okay, we're skipping
So
that
how
one.
have you been the past few days? What have you been doing?
Actually, quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual,
Okay.
and then did some work, but it's boring, right?
Yeah.
And last night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
It was Seven with Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's kind of psychological, serial killer, scary.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, I like
it
it.
is very scary. I liked it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex
Is
and the
it?
City or like Finding Nemo or something. It's quite a tough film, right?
Yeah, it is. But I like tough films.
So you
They
watch
make-
horror movies and things like that?
Yeah, I do. I do quite often. I think they make you think, and it's interesting.
But not. What if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes and stuff.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch The Saw or something like that because it's stupid, I think. But this one is very smart. You should know if you watched it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're always thinking about how they can catch him and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's quite
exactly.
cool.
Exactly.
All right. What else have you got going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's
Alright.
very, very difficult and annoying because there are all those boxes I have to move and all my
You have
stuff.
to pack things
Yeah,
up.
back
and-
up and then transport it all. Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah, they say it's a stressful thing to do to move house.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna be letter A is probably not the best option because letter A is what we chose a while ago. So it's either letter B, we sympathize, or we can actually use it as a reason to check out her muscles. So probably we can actually go with use it as a reason to check out her muscles, put it as a joke or something, or we can sympathize that, we're just basically just going to be sympathizing on the fact that, it's really very difficult to skip the house, but we use it as a reason to check out her muscles. Let's go.
I think the main thing you're going to need is some muscles. So let me check your biceps. Show me what you've got here. Flex it. Come on. See that Arnie move? It's kind of like a P, isn't it? Not much there.
No, it isn't. I'm strong.
Maybe. I remember I worked actually for a few days when I was a teenager as a removal guy.
Oh.
Carrying all the stuff.
Really? Did you like it?
It was very physical, and actually I did. Yeah, I think it's good for fitness and stuff. So maybe you'll enjoy it, carrying stuff.
Hopefully I will.
Nice one. You didn't fall for the trap,
Nice one.
which is to always offer loads of help to girls that you want to sleep with. You want to resist that as much as possible. And here you've turned it around and actually used it as a way to get a little bit physical and playful. Well done.
Well
I know you're
done.
busy now with the house and stuff, but what do you normally do in your free time? Do you do any sports?
Yeah, of course I do sports.
Why, of course.
It's my main hobby, going to the gym actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like it very much.
What do you do there?
I do a lot of different things actually. The main one is doing weights, usual stuff.
Okay.
And I also do 1 hour stretching a week.
Yeah.
It's very, very painful, but very rewarding as well.
For flexibility.
Yeah,
so you
I
want
like
to be able
it.
to do splits or
Yeah, that's
or
my goal.
kick people in their heads and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and also I do Pilates sometimes. Yeah, so it's interesting as well. And what about you? Do you do sports?
Yeah, I've done lots of sports. I used to do boxing, used to play squash. I always try and do something physical, and at the moment I just do normal gym, like weights and things. But I don't get huge because I don't do protein shakes and all this stuff. So
That's good.
just go to the gym, and I'm doing things for like endurance, have good fitness and
Yeah,
whatever.
that's good.
And what else do you do apart from physical stuff?
Apart from physical stuff, I like reading. Actually, I read every day, and it's very, very interesting. for me.
Oh yeah? What are you reading now, or what's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and Margarita, but it wasn't the
Okay.
first time I've ever read it. So.
You read it again? So
Yeah, I like it very much.
one of your favorites?
Yeah, one of.
That's nice because it's classic literature, not like, Harry Potter and Da Vinci
Yeah.
Code and the girl with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff.
So you like reading as well?
Yeah, and I like reading not just fiction, but if I read fiction, I like classics, but I like
Okay.
reading sometimes psychology, business, biographies, all types of different stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like psychology as well, and biographies of famous people. That's good.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And tell me, do you do anything creative, or I don't know, like singing, dancing, playing the violin, whatever?
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at
You
singing.
can't sing?
Can't do that and don't like
I was
it.
going to ask you to sing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we'll get you lessons and you can sing for me.
That can be interesting. Maybe one day. And I can't play any musical
None of
instrument
them?
as well. No,
Even this
I'm
xylophone
afraid.
thing or the...
Maybe.
Do you know this triangle? That one, you just...
Can do
like
that, I think, because that's easy. And the creative thing I do is actually painting.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to try to get to the bottom of how it makes her feel. So that is the option.
Painting's really interesting, actually. But
Yeah, it is.
but tell me, like, what does it give you? How do you feel?
Oh, it gives me a lot. In the first place, it helps you to reveal something inside. And in the second place, it helps you to express your emotions. And it's really interesting.
So it's not something, because I'm not a painter, right? So it's not something where, you're sitting here, for example, and you just paint the bar and you're just trying to kind of copy it. It's something where something's coming from inside based on how you feel and who you are.
Yeah,
and whatever.
it is, because I like to create something that may not even exist in the real
Okay.
world. So it's basically my imagination. But sometimes I like to paint something that exists, if it's, for example, beautiful scenery or something I really like.
Very nice. So
Yeah.
it's not, it's something that serves a purpose like emotionally for you as well, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. I'd love to see some of your paintings one day.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
would be lovely. I would be happy to show you something.
Yeah, show me everything, your body.
Marvelous. That's
Show
exactly
me your
what you want to
fucking
do,
body.
because when someone has a passion, you want to dig down in it, get them speaking and telling you about their feelings.
Okay, let's fast forward that
Let's
one.
not leave this sitting here. Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So tell me, how about traveling? Do you travel?
Oh, yes, I do.
And what do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and Rome. Rome is amazing, so I
Very
like that.
beautiful there, yeah.
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful, and I also went to some exotic places like Lebanon, for example.
Lebanon?
Yeah,
it's
it
not
was-
dangerous there.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things and,
Different cultures and whatever. But
Yeah.
Rome is very touristy, right?
yeah, all these
And-
crowds, you're
And
right.
then Lebanon is probably not very touristy, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you
You
like
can see the
different
contrast.
different kinds of things, not
Yeah, I
always the
do.
same stuff in the same hotel and speaking, places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to, for example, Spain every year to the same place,
really?
only speak English, they don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and there are other English people, oh no, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling somewhere and you're just surrounded by, people from your country, you don't feel like you're traveling. And if
Oh, yeah.
everything's in English, you don't feel like you're traveling. So I like to go somewhere and only meet locals, to go to the local place. Like you would have seen it in Rome. You can go to some restaurants where it's all just Americans.
Yeah, just tourists all around.
Or
No
you can
good.
go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians, so I must be in the right place, not the tourist
Yeah, maybe you're right,
recommendation.
actually. I should try that.
Yeah. And tell me, what's the I don't know, coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked, yeah?
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing. I really, really liked it.
Okay, so what did we choose here a while ago? Get her talking about the best parts. Get her talking about the best parts of the trip. Dan.
Cuba, that's really interesting because it's kind of a strange country, right? It was Americans weren't allowed to go there for so long. They've
Yeah.
got this reputation for the politics, but it's not very developed for tourists, right? So it must be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not, and that's what's interesting actually, because it's not easy to get internet even there, you know.
No internet yet.
Yeah. There is internet, but it's kind of difficult.
Slow and stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
But I like
Completely
having
different.
a break from the internet. Do you?
Oh, yeah, I liked it, but not all people can handle it. Can you?
No. Yeah, I can handle it. I like to
Good.
unplug sometimes, and then you feel how relaxing it is when you're not checking your phone all the time. But,
Yeah, right. I do it sometimes as well, and I really liked it.
but tell me, like, what's the cool stuff about Cuba? What did you really like about it?
Everything. I just liked everything. The nature was amazing, very beautiful, and
Palm
the
trees,
people.
beaches.
Yeah, the main thing was actually the people, because they're very, very friendly and very
Okay.
different, and it was very peaceful there and safe, and everything was wonderful. Actually, yeah, you have to.
People are often the most important thing, yeah? Because if they're rude or if there are too many tourists, then it just can destroy the holiday, right? But
Sure.
you said they're very, very friendly, so you felt
Very.
good there.
Yeah, you're right. I felt very good there.
Very nice.
Excelente. You know, holidays are something that bring out a lot of emotion.
Okay, fast forward.
So what
Excelente.
about you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did, because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just
Wow.
go to different countries and, you know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home, but I would say like every month I like to go somewhere. And I spend a lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice place there, it's by the sea, and have it all, you know, nicely set up with big television and PlayStation and stuff, so it's really cool.
Oh, really? PlayStation, you said?
Yeah,
You play often?
yeah, kind of.
Oh, really? I think games are just a waste of time. Don't you think so?
Okay, we're gonna be persuading her, and it's gonna be
Well,
quite
look, I kind of
intelligent.
get what you mean.
I know,
because it's, you know, something
Fernando
like it's
Soler,
immature or
hello.
something,
Good
but
evening, mate. Good
it's a
evening,
little bit
Fernando.
different
Welcome to
nowadays
the
because
stream.
Older people play, and even in this TV show House of Cards, he's the president, but he plays games. It's quite funny, but
Yeah, sorry.
I won't try and convince you that it does good stuff for your brain and your reflexes and kind of memorizing maps and things.
Okay.
But specifically for me, the way I work in my business is I need to have just a few big ideas, you know, every now and again. So I'm not sitting there all day doing repetitive stuff. I need to be creative and think of something powerful. And when I'm playing a game, I'm not 100% in there at all. I'm kind of detached and I'm coming up with ideas. So it's something that actually is not, you know, I'm sitting there playing a game. I'm actually having these big ideas, just like you might if you're in the bath, you know, and you think, oh, that's good, you know, like this. And something I also do is if I'm playing something that doesn't need audio, you know, where it's not really important, like a racing game or sports, then I listen to audiobooks.
Oh,
And actually, I remember a few years ago I studied Chinese, and I would be able to sit for hours just listening to the Chinese because I was playing the game, so I didn't get bored. Because if you're just listening to language learning, you can't do it for long, right?
yeah,
So
it's
it really helped
tiring.
me, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
maybe.
not so bad. And there's some girl games I'm going to let you try. There's one called Flower where you control, I don't know, growing flowers and flying
really?
around and stuff, yeah.
Okay, maybe I would give it a try then.
Brilliant. But do you know why this works? It's because women find
Okay, fast forward.
And what about you? Do you have any like guilty pleasures? Watch some really dumb TV shows, like reality stuff or something?
Well, let me think. Definitely not TV shows, because I never watch TV actually.
Never?
Never. I don't like it.
You don't have a television?
Only movies.
Ah,
I have
movies.
television, but only
Okay.
for movies and stuff. And I need to tell you that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually.
Oh.
But I managed to give up. And
Are you sure you're not going to start again?
no, now
If I had a cigarette now and say, come on,
no,
smoke.
thank you. No, I gave up, so
That's
no
good.
more. And
Nera, what's up,
Nothing
Nera?
else,
Good evening.
basically.
I'm doing
What
good.
about
How
you?
are you, mate? How are
Actually,
you? I'm
people are
doing
often
good.
surprised
Thank you.
When I tell them I've never tried a cigarette.
oh, really?
Yeah, never
Not
smoked one.
once.
No, I smoked other things, but never a cigarette.
Okay.
Strange, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
And in general, no, I think I'm quite, nothing too bad, you know, not a crazy alcoholic or addicted to anything
That's
that I
good.
shouldn't be addicted to. So no, it's not too bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit, for me it's interesting, right? So indulge me here.
Okay, go
What
on.
are your bad habits? Like what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really trust people well, so
Well,
sometimes...
you know you can trust me.
No, I
Of course
don't
you
know.
can.
Sometimes I can seem a little bit unfriendly with people I don't know. So maybe that's a bad point about me. And also, I'm crazy about being on time everywhere. So sometimes I'm panicking when I'm running late and can be really angry or something like that.
That might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I arrive.
Don't tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before.
Always
You're
before.
sure not after?
I'm late if it doesn't matter, but if it matters, like a flight or a train or when people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, oh, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, yeah, not hours before, hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now. I can try it your way, because actually I end up wasting hours just sitting there and
if
waiting.
in the future, right, this is our first date, but if in the future we go somewhere,
Okay.
you can just go to the airport like 5 hours before, do whatever you want,
I'll meet you there.
and I'll just come, I'll just come later and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
All right.
All right. So here we go. On this part, we tried palm reading, but unfortunately that wasn't the was that the best way to go a while ago or not? It wasn't. Palm reading was not the best way to go earlier, right? Or did we get palm reading right? Marvin Bunyak Gaming, may tsorbahan ba dyan? Meron. Ayan, meron. May tsorbahan dito. Kaya dito ka lang tumambay, Chupapi. Ayan. Letter E. Sabi ni Chupapi, Paul Tit. Letter E and promise. Okay, let's go with letter E then. Use the gypsy fortune teller routine to touch her ear. Okay, so letter E daw. So let's go with letter E. Let's go.
And tell me, do you believe in fortune tellers and horoscopes telling the future and
Oh,
all this
well,
stuff?
not really.
Me too. I thought it was complete rubbish.
Yeah.
But, yes, but one time I went to the seaside in England and there was this sign that said gypsy fortune teller, come in, and I thought, why not? I'm going to try it.
Really?
She came in. Yeah. I'll tell you what happened. First thing, I came in and she took my hands and she looked at them and said, no, that's not it. And threw my hands down like that. And then she said, with you, I need something different. And she came like this, and she touched my ear, looked into my eyes, and she told me that by the bumps on the back of the ear,
Really?
yeah, she could tell me about my past life.
Oh,
Yeah, do you want to know
Well-
about my past life?
okay.
So she said that I was a knight and that I was brave and whatever, told me some details. But she said that I died when I was tarred and feathered. Do you know what that is? When they pour that
Oh, yeah.
stuff, onion and feathers, and then set you on fire.
Very
So,
bad.
pretty bad. It's tough to die like
Right.
that today. But the amazing thing is, even now, and since as long as I remember when I was a child, I hate this smell of tar when they're making the new rose or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's pretty
So I think
weird.
there's something in it, so maybe I believe it.
Maybe. I don't know about that, but it sounds funny.
This is a
Oh,
classic
shit.
PUA pickup artist routine from Baxter, and it works, to an extent.
It's
but
not
again,
the right
it's a routine.
answer.
So
It's not
you
the
can
right
prepare
answer.
all this stuff for when you go out and meet girls, but it's much better to develop your natural conversation and seduction skills, which is why you're here, right? But still, hope you enjoyed it, and you could use it, or you could even use it just for fun, even telling them what it is.
And do you like going out to
Oh,
bars,
shit, that is wrong
partying,
choice.
all that stuff?
Wrong
Actually,
answer.
no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there, and I don't
Brilliant.
really like to
Like
drink.
us?
No,
You don't like to drink? Cheers.
no, they
Cheers to
they
that.
just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot, and then they're crazy, dancing everywhere,
Ah, you
smoking.
mean like shots and
Yeah, all this.
hard
I don't
drinking.
really like that. Yeah, but sometimes I go with my friends when they make me go, basically.
you like
Yeah.
dancing? Can you dance?
I really can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
So, do I believe you? Yeah. So if I.
Oh,
Okay. And how is it? Because I know some girls they're never single. They just have relationships, split up into the next one.
yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone you don't like or something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality and to do something, read and do more work. So I like it.
What's your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
A year? I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Don't you
Amazing,
think
right?
so?
Yeah, very strange.
What about you?
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. But how long have you been single this time?
It's about 3 months now.
3 months. If you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Oh, actually, we broke up because he was useless in bed.
Yan. Yan. So I think we're gonna be going with letter B. Letter B was the correct answer a while ago, diba? Or was it not the correct answer? Wait lang. Was it the correct answer a while ago? I'm not too sure if it was the right answer to choose. If letter B was the right one a while ago, tama ba? Or mali rin yung letter B? Because we need to find the right answers here for us to be able to get the best ending. So, nagkamali na tayo kanina. Alam mo yun, nagkamali na tayo kanina. What is the best answer? Yung kanina ba, letter B, was it the right answer or was it the wrong answer too? Because I'm not too sure eh. Hindi ko maalala if the one a while ago, B, okay ba? Tama ba yung B kanina? Because if it was correct, we choose the same answer. But I can't remember. B, B yung sinagot natin kanina. Pero the question is, tama ba yun? Tama ba yung sinagot natin or hindi? Or mali? Kasi if mali, hahanapin natin either A or C. B yung kanina, tama. Tama yun. Okay, so we go with B. Tama daw yung B.
I see. So, and how long were you together?
About 5 months.
So you're together for that long, then you were single for a while. So am I right in assuming that you haven't been satisfied properly in a while?
Kind of.
All right. Well, that's all right. I'm not promising anything. Definitely not tonight because I have meetings tomorrow. But
Oh, really?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Fine, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Okay,
If a girl puts it out
yung
there and
B.
she's already being sexual,
Nice.
then your response has to be to take it a
So
little
letter
bit
B is
further, not
actually
too
correct.
far,
Okay.
but definitely not to shy away from it. So it's the right option.
Okay, letter B is the right
So, yeah, when
option.
I'm
Okay.
single, I'm definitely on dates because it's the best chance to meet girls and see if anyone would be good for a serious relationship.
Yeah.
But what kind of qualities do you like in a man?
Oh, actually, numerous
Many?
qualities. Yeah, but
Okay.
I think the most important are that he is honest and
Oh, dear.
trustworthy.
Oh no. No, I'm joking.
It's not about
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, of course, I would like someone very responsible
Yeah.
and very manly, someone who can
Manly, like
handle.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and shooting people and
no.
tattoos and.
I don't mean the appearance. I mean the
Okay.
inner world, right? The character and everything.
Like decisive and
Yeah, really
not
strong character.
not a weakling and stuff.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I like smart guys, obviously. That's very important.
Well, okay, cool. Sounds like you're talking about someone.
Are you really?
Yeah. Do you know what
What?
kind of girls I like?
I don't know. I can guess beautiful girls, probably.
I like blonde, brown eyes. I'm
Okay.
joking. No, of course, you know, the physical appearance is important to start with, and
Well.
then, no, I'm going to be honest, right? You said you like honest guys, so I'm
Yes,
not going
I
to
do.
start lying immediately. So definitely physical appearance is important, and then after that, intelligence, curiosity, of course, honesty, like you said. And I like them to be actually quite different from me, so that they can tell me something different.
Yeah, that's
And,
interesting.
Yeah,
I like it too.
but as you know, we agree it's quite hard to find someone.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard.
Okay, so I remember on this part we picked letter A, and unfortunately, it wasn't the right answer. Letter A wasn't really the nicest answer. Um, then what do you guys think between all of this? So we have letter B, pounce on her and surprise her with a kiss. Letter C, kiss one cheek, then the other, then kiss her. Letter D, do you know what time it is? It's time to kiss. Or letter E, tell her she looks like a baby lamb and tickle her and then kiss. So again, letter A is the answer that we chose a while ago. It wasn't the right answer. So we have either letter B, letter C, letter D, or letter E. So um, letter B is not gonna be. I think letter B, honestly, is not gonna be working. We're not gonna be. We're not gonna be getting a good ending with letter B. We can probably either be rejected, and we need to do it again. So it's either letter C, letter D, or letter E. So it's either of the three. Probably not letter B. Um, it's probably not letter B. So it's either C, D, or E. I think E. I think E is the most probable. Letter C kasi parang, I think instantaneously you guys are gonna be kissing, so medyo mali. You wanna be playful, like the game was saying. You need to be a bit playful and do whatever it takes. What do you guys think? I mean, tell her if she looks like a baby lamb and then kiss her, pounce. This ooh ooh. Letter C, kiss one cheek, then the other, and then kiss her. I mean, pwede rin. Pwede rin. We can actually go with letter C, or we can actually go with letter E. Letter D medyo corny eh. Do you know what time it is? It's time to kiss. So it's kind of a bit corny. So it's either letter C or letter E. G Nakamura says letter E. Brian Aguilera goes with letter E. Topher Tejada says letter baka C. Laglag panty na sayo. G Nakamura says letter E. Ferdy Bautista, B medyo sexual na din naman. What do you guys think? Kasi if we're gonna be picking on the wrong answer, uulitin na naman natin to. We're all gonna be doing it back again. Ayan. So, what do you guys think? Kasi, if we choose the wrong answer here, we're gonna be doing it again. Diba? Medyo umay na kayo ron. Mauumay na kayo with what we're doing. So, Ferdy Bautista says letter E for the majority. So, what do you guys think, guys? Are we going for letter E for majority? And again, we're inviting our Facebook viewers. Sana makalipat kayo sa YouTube namin para makita na, marinig namin, mabasa namin yung mga suggestions ninyo, yung mga comments ninyo dyan. Sana makalipat kayo and para masuportahan nyo rin yung ating paglipat sa YouTube, no? Ayan, kung kayo po ay mga tunay na sumusuporta sa amin, sana masuportahan nyo po kami sa ating bagong platform, which is YouTube. So, sana makaano kayo. So, again, guys, we're waiting for your responses. We're waiting for the responses on the chat. on our YouTube live chat to be specific. And ano ang pipiliin natin? Topher Tejada says, maganda dyan kung may loko dito. Google nyo na. Ayan And sabi ni Jabol, letter E. Ferdy Bautista, o nga, Google nyo na yan. Charles Anthony, search it on Google. Maybe there's an answer there. Ayan. Robbie De Leon says, E, clingy. It's Blue Neon says, hello, Chupapi Terence. Sorry po, late. At pamura muna nako. Say na, late ako. Ayan. Ferdy Bautista, nang makita na natin yung manyakan, ayan YouTube Kids says, go for letter C, Chupapi. So ano ba talaga? Which are we going to choose? Is it gonna be letter E or are we going to go with letter C? Ayan come on guys. We need to choose. Ayan. We really need to choose which one we're going to pick. Jabol says B, C, or E. So ano ba talaga? Ano yung final answer na anuhin natin? Justin Agbanlog says E for iyot. Ayan hindi natin ito maiiyot kung mali yung sagot. Ayan tandaan nyo, lahat tayo gustong tirahin tong babaeng to para matira natin yan. Kailangan natin ng tamang sagot. Ayan yun yung dapat. Ayan Paulo Menjoro, bold ba to? Bold kung tama lahat ng sagot. Ayan kaso putik may maling sagot tayo kanina, so walang bold. Ayan ganun yun. So anong pipilihin? Topher Tejada says C ako. Bahala na, manyakan din naman yan. Ayan so ano? C na ba o E? Sana ba? Ano ba talaga? Tandaan nyo, isang maling sagot, wala na. Tikwak. Tapos ang berocha. Ayan tapos ang berocha. Ayan Cedric Neckpill, letter C, Chupapi, may guide sa YouTube. Ayan letter C daw, may guide daw. O yan, letter C.
Wait a minute, come here a second.
Yeah.
And turn your face.
What's that? Oh.
Uy.
Let me see that side.
Uy. Oy! Oy!
There we go, that's better.
Gusto niya. Oh.
Sweet.
Nagustuhan niya. Nagustuhan.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Let's try.
Okay.
Ay, nalibugan.
Yes, well
Nalibugan,
done. That's exactly
nalibugan.
the way to do it. Nice
Ayan.
and smooth. Gets the kiss. Good work.
Ayan. Oy! Nice one. Ayan Nice one. Pero hindi natin nakuha
Ideally,
lahat
we
ng
want
tamang sagot.
nighttime.
Hindi natin nakuha. Dito tayo nagkamali. Dito.
This is a classic
Dito tayo
PUA
nagkamali.
Pilates routine from Baxter,
Dito
and
tayo
it
nagkamali.
works,
To an
extent,
walang
but
iyot.
again, it's a
Ayan
routine.
Walang iyot kasi nagkamali tayo ron. Ayan Dito tayo nagkamali.
This is a
So,
classic PUA.
we go back to the main menu and let's go first with the extras, guys. Let's all watch the extra cutscenes na meron na na-unlock natin. Okay? Let's go.
Ulit.
Let's go. Hindi, ito yung mga extra na mga cutscene. So, bago to. Hindi pa natin napapanood to. So, let's watch this, guys. Let's see what happens here.
You're just so beautiful, and I want to give you a kiss, actually.
Whoa, no.
Why not?
Because I don't know you.
I'm not trying to fuck you in your arse or anything. Just
Wow.
trying to give you a kiss.
You know what?
What? Don't hit me.
That's going to be the throwing. The throwing.
Yeah, I work in IT, but I wouldn't say that.
Ang mga bloopers to.
I don't feel like today's going well. I don't know. Hey, listen, I have a few minutes, so would you say we just quickly grab a coffee before we go our separate ways?
Yeah, okay. That would be nice.
No, you want to give me your
Oh,
number,
shoot,
surely.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I thought we were doing it again for some reason. Okay, no, let's do it.
You say you
We're good.
can't, but
Mga bloopers to. Ayan, mga bloopers. Ayan So, let's watch these bloopers, guys.
good advice, actually. Thank you. And
No problem.
what did you just do? You had kapusta. Okay, we'll do it again.
Maganda to, yo.
So how do you like this place?
I think it's boring here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, just give it a chance. I don't know. We should just wait for. Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
With you? Hey, stop it! What? Hey,
Manya ko yan!
Sexy girls.
Oh shit!
Manyaki!
Manyakis! Manyakis!
Cool. You're probably the kind of person you eat half your dinner and then throw it away.
No, I'm not that
Imagine there's a thingy. What is it? What is it? Imagine there's no
bad. People.
What?
You can just say like,
Imagine all the people living for today.
so do you think this, like, the drink is also for cheap or for
This drink?
free? Yeah.
This was very drink. This was very drink. No, it was very cheap. This was very cheap. I don't want to drink the Coke, but okay, I will.
One more time.
It was good though. But it was good.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know.
Как там? Что это вообще?
I don't know.
No, I don't know either. Judging us for eating burgers and fries.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's some weird vegan then.
Very what? Maybe do it again, and you're not vegan. Is it okay?
Okay.
And I'm trying to persuade you to be vegan.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. And I also love playing with my dog. What?
No, we're pausing for the choice. Okay, but now something else. And later
No,
fish.
no. We're gonna talk together.
But this is an orange choice.
Okay. That's complicated. Why should I tell you this?
Because it's a green choice, babe.
Okay, then. So I'll tell you.
Alright, we'll do it again.
Okay, so we go with the next one. These are the bloopers behind the scenes. So we actually how it's actually nice to see all of this. So let's go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Sure, I'll do it for blowjob.
It should. Oh my god. Okay.
Ready? Everyone? Well, so what? You know, men work sometimes, and to be honest, like, could you really do better?
Really?
Stop! I said she's from Russian countryside.
Yes, but I want more like you came from.
You don't need to do this. You're not in the camera. Look at me, everyone.
Are you looking at this guy? Yeah.
Pause. Yeah.
Okay.
We got it, yeah?
Stop.
I'll pretend I'm drinking my coffee. Okay.
I just don't feel myself beautiful.
Feel yourself. Touch yourself.
What's the problem?
Okay, that was enough about me. Let's talk about you. How's your life like? Actually, I think.
By the way, here you go. Take this.
Thanks.
So maybe you don't want to talk about it, but it's better in the beginning, right? So what happened?
Let's.
Choose first. Okay. Okay. I was like, why is Lila looking at me strangely? Okay. Okay?
Hey,
We kiss?
Yeah. Why are you laughing already? It's not good.
She's doing this.
Ты что? Ты не видел, что было в прошлый раз? Это...
Подожди. Если ты когда целуешь, там как-то...
Let's take this to the bedroom.
Actually, no. I think we should go home.
Well, I'm already home.
Good for you.
Maybe we should take this to the bedroom.
It's too late. I better be
I only
going.
need a few. Okay, all right. I'll show you out.
А телефон с собой взять?
Бля. Это мой трюк.
Сразу.
Да.
Давайте, не стопаемся.
About it.
No, I better go.
Wait a second. Where are you going?
Freshen up.
You going to wash your fanny?
Alright, so we move on to the next one. I think there's a lot of these bloopers happening. So, dito naman tayo sa next. Let's go with the next one. This one in the bar.
I don't know. You're just nervous because you're with me on a date, but that's all right.
No, that's fine. Don't think you're the reason though.
Ayan, ito yung landian. Ayan na. Patay.
No, maybe B.
No way.
B minus with room for improvement.
What?
Kiss me longer. Lesbian.
Okay, so medyo ano yon, medyo ganun lang yon. So let's go to the next one.
Okay, try it.
You call me a prostitute?
Maybe try and be angry.
Are you calling me a prostitute? Не получилось. Нет, я хороший человек.
Let me try and upset you first.
So we're gonna be busy all night?
You what?
No, with you.
Okay,
Yeah?
that's cool. Yeah. Are you joking? No.
No. Well, would you like me to joke or not?
No.
No?
Cool. Forget the report.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I'm printing so much today. The poor rainforest.
Yes, exactly. So much.
You're free, right?
Yeah. You know I like eating. Can we do that on Thursday? Yeah.
What?
Should be busy?
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh, busy then?
Red. Rosso.
Red.
Hey, after work, me and some of the guys and girls, we're going to the Shamrock Bar.
Alright.
Сразу? Hey, listen, after work, a few of us, me and some of the boys and girls, we're going to... Okay. Alright, it's a long way off, but at least this is a lot
Hopefully
of
I'm
time
gonna-
for me to practice my cooking, so
Yeah,
it
well,
should be really
hopefully
tasty by then.
By that time I move to Russia or somewhere.
What? Huh? Oh. It's yours.
Uy, ang ganda ni Direk ah. Nakita niyo yun? Ang ganda pala ni Direk. Nakita nyo yun? Napakaganda ni Direk. Ayan o ha. Ang ganda ni Direk.
No, I was designing the stuff. Like you know. Yep. Yeah. I have many talents.
What? No.
То есть я лойер, оно все друг к другу соотносится, то есть я должна быть лойером.
Anong salita yan? Russian?
Okay.
Is that Russian? I think that's Russian, you know? I think they were talking Russian. I'm not too sure. That's a weird. That's kind of a.
You do want to go home, right? So you should be happy. Lesbian.
Okay, so we're moving on. We still have a lot of the other outtakes, diba? But let's see here. Ito naman.
Sorry, excuse me.
I think I might leave. I think I should leave now. Actually, no. It's kind of gross. Alright. I'm gonna trip on this.
Okay, we ready, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, did we hear the car alarm in the last one? Shoot. Just kidding. It went off. What is happening? Ugh. You good?
Let's go. Yep.
Let's go help him move furniture and then they're setting up in there. So I actually do photography too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what camera do you use?
It's just a Canon 5D Mark III.
Again?
Okay.
Trying to still do a little bit here and there.
We got it.
We got it in time, yeah? Yeah, I just...
I have a feeling of when it comes.
Let's just use like a little bit of music right there or something. It's good timing.
It's synchronized.
This is going to be really funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to practice first? I'm slapping you, yeah?
This slap is in the daytime. You can slap me here as well if you like.
Yeah,
slap me here.
Because, yeah,
Okay,
if
do
you're
what you
leaning
like.
in, yeah, I can't slap you. When
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
You okay?
Yeah. But I kind of like a handful. So let me just measure up. Oh!
Fucking pig.
What? Oh!
Sorry. Is it okay?
That's my ear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, not like boobs. So let me just see how you measure.
Oh my god, fucking pig.
I've seen it hours before. Alright, do it again, sorry. Go around.
You're like leaning away from me.
I
Because
know,
you
I know.
you know it's coming.
Okay.
You're really leaning in.
I know, it's my boxing training. Okay,
we're ready.
Alright, so let's go and check out more of these ones. Let's go.
Let's cool things down because I'd like things to be really special with you because you're a special girl. So I need to buy some candles. I need to get this new. My playlist is really old, so I need to get some fresh tunes and stuff. So let's plan a date soon.
That's it. That's it. What the?
You know what? I've been thinking it for a while, but this guy's just a dick, and you just need to dump him, basically. Get rid of him. You can do better.
Well, thank you very much.
Anytime.
But I think it's not a good reason to dump him at
Well,
the moment.
Look, you're not perfectly happy, and a girl like you should be perfectly happy. So why don't you just text him now and tell him we're finished,
No,
it's
now
over.
it's a little bit too soon. So I will sort it out myself. Don't worry about it. Let's just change the subject.
Well, actually,
okay.
I forgot to say, but I went. You know my psychic. I went to see him.
No, I didn't know
Well,
your psychic. You
I've
never
got a
saw him.
psychic, and they're always right about everything. So I went to him again, and I happened to just ask him about you because we're close friends, and he said she's in a toxic relationship. The longer she stays in it, it will rot her soul, and she will be cursed into damnation. Something like that.
Tell your psychic.
It was
to not worry about
Well, I don't need
me.
to tell him anything. He knows already what's going on.
Just don't worry about us. We will sort it out. Just let's.
Do
let's
you really
stop
want to
this
be cursed
conversation.
into damnation? And you know,
It's not
have-
that bad.
Well, he said it is. So
I know better how it is. I just have tiny problems because of the time. Because
we
of
could
this
take
project.
a picture together. Like, you know, it looks like we're together, but
We
we're
have a
just
million of
friends.
pictures
No, but like a
together.
more romantic one, and then we send it to him. He gets angry. You get rid of him. Something like that. Or I could call him for you.
That's very smart, but no, thank you.
Say that you've run away with me. Something like this.
How are you anyway? What's going on?
I'm fine, but what about dumping this guy? I think we need to do it.
Richard, no,
You
please,
need
let's
an
stop.
intervention, you know, like
You're annoying.
a drug addict.
You're annoying, please.
Annoying.
Mm,
Well, think about it. I'll talk to my
I
psychic
promise
again.
I will. Let's stop it. Any other subjects we can discuss?
Okay. So tuloy tayo rito, tuloy tayo. We're just gonna be checking all of these out. So let's go.
Well, that's very bad on one hand, right? Because it means you kind of eat unhealthy food sometimes.
Yeah, but
on the
sometimes.
other hand, it's something very good because it means you'll put anything in your mouth. So, for example, I don't know,
What?
burger of fries, milkshake, chicken wings, 8 dicks with extra jizz, pizza.
8 dicks with extra
anything. So
jizz?
that's great. I'm glad I met you.
That's nasty,
I'm
you know?
liking you more and more.
How could you even come up and say this kind of stuff?
I don't know, babe. I'm just honest. So
Don't
I
call
speak
me
from
babe.
the heart. I
Oh,
speak from the
no.
heart and from the dick. But that's for later.
From the dick. He's saying from the dick, not from the heart. Okay.
Both.
No.
Both. And right now it's from the heart.
Okay. No.
But really, now I'm talking from the bottom of my dick.
No,
I know
what?
you're listening to
Fuck
me.
off,
Oh, it's
no?
so sexy when you talk to me like that. Give me some more. Oh, it's so sexy when you look at her like that.
Are you?
Oh, it's so sexy
Are
when you
you
look
crazy?
at me
Don't
like that.
touch me.
Yeah, do that angry face. Sexy
God.
bitch. Look at you.
Do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, baby. It's so
Yeah.
sexy. Touch her
Nah,
hands.
not with
Touch
you.
her
Why?
hands like that.
No.
It's so sexy the way you do that. You love it. The further you go, the more you love me, remember?
What a fucking dick. Okay. Tuloy na. Oh, what's this? What's this?
Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I've got something very special because it's all about how to meet girls in bars and clubs. As you can see, we've taken over the whole nightclub, we've kicked out all of the guys and all of the ugly girls, and I'm going to be sharing my very best tips for how to go out to a bar, to a club and be successful with girls.
This is
So make
new.
sure you watch to the very end because I'm going to be sharing a lot of my favorite stuff.
This is new. I haven't seen this yet.
So here we are, I'm with my good friend Alex, and it's actually quite a realistic situation because the person I've been out most with to bars and clubs is this man right here, Alex. Now, we're very different to the average guys, but we see a lot of the average guys when they're out, and they tend to kind of stand like that, and they're kind of, you know, checking out where are the girls like that, looking around. They look quite creepy, they look quite bored, and if a girl walks past, they'll be kind of like this, like... you know, plotting and scheming about how to talk to the girl, and that's, you know, maybe if she doesn't see it you might think it's okay, but there's always other girls in the place, and even girls that are behind, they'll notice when guys are doing things that are very obvious. So me and Alex will try and do things a little bit different, and stand out. We're facing each other, we're talking, we're having fun, we're always smiling, we've always got a good vibe about us, we're joking, we might be making fun of people or something like that. Whatever it is, making jokes about different things, talking about what's going on. And if a girl is there, we don't pay too much attention to her. We notice her, but we don't pay too much attention. But we have this nice vibe between us. And what normally happens is when girls come and they're choosing a place to stand, they're not freaked out, you know, by us. So they're happy to kind of stand by us at the bar. So we're normally surrounded by a bunch of girls even before we start doing anything. So guys, bear that in mind when you come into a place and you're thinking about how to behave.
That
when
is
you're with your
actually
friends.
that is actually a good tip. That is actually a good tip. That's actually a very, very good tip.
Okay, so what I want to demonstrate here is, you know, approachability of girls. So if a girl is single, she's going to behave in a certain way, and if she's got a boyfriend, she's a lesbian, or she's catching up with her friend that she hasn't seen for 10 years, she's going to behave a little bit differently. So these girls have positioned themselves close to the wall, so you can't kind of creep in there and talk to them. The girl on this side has her back turned, and there's very little space between them, and they're involved in a, you know, an intimate conversation. So they're difficult to talk to. Girls standing like this, like I said, are less easy to approach. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. I'm going to show you how you could do it later. But if you're doing your first approach, if you're a little bit nervous, you probably want to start with something a little bit easier. At the other end of the scale, you've got girls that are kind of presenting themselves. They're more available. They're probably single. They want guys to talk to them, and they will be, you know, facing outwards. They'll still be talking to each other, but they'll be looking around. You know, a guy comes in there, a guy's walking there, and they'll kind of notice him. So they're aware of people in the room. They're looking out for new guys that are coming in, and they might hold eye contact. They might smile, and these would be the girls that would be more approachable. Like I said, it's up to you if you want to approach difficult girls or girls that are going to be more receptive. But start to be aware when you're kind of out and about the girls that would be more and less approachable.
Right.
So one of the pieces of advice that I always give to guys is they shouldn't just, you know, stand in the whole place, in the same place the whole night. That's because you want an opportunity to walk around the bar, the club, to get a chance to see all of the girls that might be there, that you might want to talk to. But also, when you're walking around, you have lots of opportunities to start interactions. When you're passing someone, it's a natural situation to just notice something, to start a conversation, to cheers with them or whatever. And too many guys that I've been out with that haven't had, you know, lots of training, they walk, when they're in a place, they walk very quickly, like they've got to get somewhere. So there's the pretty girls there, but they'll be walking through and they're just looking down or they're looking ahead, and they walk at such a pace that they don't have a chance to spark any situations with the girls. So even if they walk through and a girl was smiling at them, and they might say, oh, I think that girl liked me, but the time it's happened, he's already way past. So it sounds really, really simple. But one of the major pieces of advice that I give guys is that when they're walking around a bar or a club, they walk slowly and they make eye contact with everyone. So they've got some time to catch the eyes of a girl.
Right.
And they judge them just from that few seconds of eye contact. You know, is she smiling? Is she receptive? Is she interested? If you have eye contact and immediately she looks away, it's a big difference.
This is actually a very strong tip.
And she maybe smiles and she's a little bit shy, or she just holds the eye contact and smiles. If you've got one of those situations and you're walking slowly and you're getting that good eye contact, you could just say cheers, or you could just step in and say, hey, how's it going? And you say, oh, cool iPhone case, look at this, and have a look at that. And you know, you find something that you can start the interaction with. If you're just racing around, you don't have the opportunity to do that. So very small point, but it should double the amount of, you know, attention and IOIs that you get if you just walk around smoothly and try and make eye contact with everyone as you walk through the bar. You're not holding it for long because you're walking and you're breaking it from one girl to the next, breaking to the side, so it doesn't look nervous even when you break eye contact.
Nice. That's actually a very, very good tip.
I always like to start an interaction where possible from a distance and non-verbally. It gives the chance to get an honest reaction from the girl, and it also deals with situations very well where you're not sure. You know, there's a girl or maybe two girls and there's a guy, and you're not sure if they're together, or there's a group of girls and you don't want to bust in there. And in situations like that, it's always good to start non-verbally. So I will try and get the attention of the girl, and once I've got her attention, I'll raise my drink like that, and if I haven't got a drink, I might wave or something like that. Or I might just look at her in a way that generates a response, and I'm looking for a smile. If she smiles, I've then got the opportunity to go around and talk to her. If she's shy, you know, I can judge it like that. And if she's, you know, with this guy and she's got a boyfriend, then I'll know from her response, because she'll be a little bit like, oh, you know, I don't want my boyfriend to see me looking at this guy, so I'm going to look away. So you can tell a lot just from, you know, provoking that response without going all the way around to the other side of the bar and busting in on, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that are in a group. One of the things that I use to start interactions with girls is actually opening with a touch. And when girls are in this situation at a bar, a lot of guys, freak girls out. They can sometimes come like this, hello, hello, like that. And it's horrible. It doesn't feel nice when someone, hello, hello. Girls never like it. Or the guy kind of comes in, girls, and it's too close, it's too intense. So not a good way to do it. The way I would do it in this situation is to come in, and I'm going to use a very gentle touch on the shoulder. So I'm going to touch like here and say, hey guys, and then step back. So I come close and then step back. And the touch is very gentle. It's kind of a guiding touch, and it's the kind of touch your friend does, when he goes away and then comes back and he kind of touches you gently on the shoulder just to say he's there. So you can even do this. So when the girls are facing away, and you can come in and you could say something like, hey Maria. Oh, sorry, I thought you were my friend Maria. Anyway, I'm Richard. Nice to meet you, like this. And you can use that because it's a very familiar touch, the kind of touch that a friend would do. It's a very light hand, barely touching, barely any weight, but she turns around with it because she feels it. And it's something that is a familiar touch in our lives that friends only do with us. So you can try that. It's opening with a touch.
Dance floor seduction. Eto.
So we've got some girls dancing now, not very enthusiastically, but you get the point. And if girls are on the dance floor, how do you approach them? So I'm chilling here, and the first thing that I would try and do, look like I'm enjoying dancing. So I can't kind of come to the girls like this and kind of creep in, and I'm not enjoying the music. I need to kind of match their mood. So the DJ's here, and I'm kind of facing the DJ, and I'm dancing like this as well. And then what I want to do is I want to get some girls' attention while I'm dancing. So if I'm interested in this girl, I want to be dancing, and then I kind of want to look and get her attention like that, and have some non-verbal communication with her to start with. And then I would go back to dancing like this. If it was this girl, I would want to be kind of facing over there, just dancing, but after a little while I'm kind of just get her attention for a second and go back to dancing like that. And again, I'm looking for that response. You've got those few seconds where she can smile, or she can just look away in disgust. Usually it's something more in the middle towards the positive, but you're going to be dancing close to them, not focusing on them at all, not trying to be creepy and be close to them without enjoying the music, but trying to match their mood. And that's the first step. The second thing is that once you've got the positive response, you might want to come in and just say, hey, I'm Richard, and introduce yourself like that, what's your name, and like that, and just a very quick interaction, take their name, and then go back and be dancing from a distance, but more facing each other. And you want to see if she turns away from her friends a little bit and she starts to face you. And if she does, that's a good sign. But you haven't kept the pressure on. You're not trying to have a conversation on the dance floor, shouting, where you can't hear each other. You're just dancing like that, and you're looking for the eye contact. You're looking for that she's facing you.
Sex
and then
appeal.
again, you can come in and you can say something a little bit, but better if you can just start dancing with her a little bit. And the way I would do it is I'd get closer and be dancing, and then I'd just present my hands like this, and I'm looking for her to take them, and then we just do this silly dance. So obviously you won't have my amazing dance moves, but you should be able to do something like this. A lot of girls like it when you spin them, so you can work that into it, where you just lift your hand up, and most girls know how to do it, and then you can go back to doing this. You don't want to let things get too intense, so you might let her hands drop again and go back to this dancing at a distance. And then after a little while you can come back in again, and you can start dancing again like this. And then once she's comfortable with you, this is something you wouldn't do immediately, but after a little while you can take your hand and put it just at the back of her elbow and pull her hand so that she takes you here, and you take her here, and now you're dancing much closer and much more intimately. When you're in a club and the music is pumping really hard, normally the dancing is quite fast, the dance floor is really noisy, so you have a few choices. At this stage, when you're kind of, you've got a good connection with the girl and she's liking you, you can wait for the right moment. So girls are in heels, they get tired when they're dancing for too long. Also, sometimes the music changed and the track's not good, so you're kind of dancing and you're like, oh no, I hate this track. Let's go get a drink, you know, and you say, let's go somewhere, let's go get a drink.
Let's go get a drink.
And then you've got an opportunity to move her away from the dance floor to somewhere that is not so noisy, where you can have a conversation. If you stay on the dance floor, like I said, you start like this, you can get closer, you've got this eye contact, it can be nice and seductive, and you've got the opportunity to escalate from that point. If she's with her friends, you know, her friends might interrupt her sometime, but you can always dance, you know, join the group and be kind of with them and dancing together with them. That'll be fine if you're with a friend as well. But it's always good to start things non-verbally from a distance, smoothly come in, back off a bit, come in some more, sense how things are going, and then suggest you leave the dance floor or join the friends, stay there for a bit, escalate on the dance floor. Lots of different options, but the whole thing is not to have too much communication, keep it non-verbal, maybe just exchange names and nothing else, and wait until you go somewhere more quiet to continue the conversation.
Right, ganon pala yun. Ganon yun, mga kaibigan.
So something to remember is that girls always like to laugh and have fun, and there's not enough fun when they go out to bars and clubs, and Alex has some moves that always make them laugh and make them smile. You know, he does this Michael Jackson thing and he shows girls that, and he does this twerking thing when he does that into them. And when he does this stuff, the girls always laugh, they respond well, and then he can just introduce himself. So if I'm walking, he does this, and the electrocution one you do as well. And the one where you actually get electrocuted. Bzz, like that, he's getting electrocuted. So Alex,
not in reality getting electrocuted.
Alex has all these moves where he's walking through, the music's playing, the girls are dancing, and then he's got, you know, 5, 10, 20 different moves that he'll do when the girls are dancing, having fun, that makes them smile and react well, and then right after that he turns deadly serious and introduces himself and has a conversation, and then starts being funny again. But remember, people want to be fun, so try stupid stuff. If it makes you smile and your friends laugh, then it's going to be something that would probably work on girls.
Okay, that's actually good. So these other ones, eto meron pa oh. I think eto, we can't play this yet. What about this? Ito, this one.
It's interesting that you say that. Actually, you know what I think about.
Oh.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's okay. Human.
I had some beans yesterday.
It's all right. It's fine. It's fine.
So it doesn't smell too bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It was an accident.
I'm sorry. I don't do that often.
Good.
Umutot sa date ng puta. Ay, ano ha? Yan, tips ulit mga kaibigan, tips
hey guys,
para sa mga manya.
And in this video, I'm going to teach you my very best stuff when it comes to texting girls. It's one of the most common questions I get, and actually the first reaction of mine is that it's the wrong thing for guys to be thinking about. So if you are getting a lot of flaky numbers, I want to tell you first to go back and do some other stuff at the point of getting the number. I'm going to give you some texting tips in a minute, but first I want to talk about when you actually get the number and making sure it's solid. If you want to make the number solid at the time you ask for it, you can do 3 things. You can talk about things that you can do in future with the girl. You find out that she likes cocktails, going to different clubs, you find out that she likes going to museums, and then you've got ideas of things that you can do together and you can suggest it. The second thing that you should do is ask about her upcoming plans. So if it's Sunday when you meet her, ask what she's doing that week. If you find out that she's going to be really, really busy, you know that it might not be a great idea to invite her on a date by text on Wednesday because she's got a big project or an exam or whatever it might be. The third thing that you can do, and this is the thing that will give you the maximum chance, is actually arrange the date there and then. So you say, what are you doing this week? She says, not very much. You say, why don't we meet on Thursday? She says, yes. You say, okay, cool, let's meet at 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll text you in the afternoon. She says, okay. And you hand her your phone and she gives you the number. That's making it as solid as possible. But let's put that to one side. You want to know texting tips, so let's get right into those. Obviously, it depends a lot on what the girl's responses are. I can't tell you, send these 5 messages with no alterations and you'll definitely get the date and definitely get what you want, because you have to respond a little bit to what she's saying, but you can follow a rough framework. First text should be something like this. Let's assume you met her on a Friday night in a bar. I guess that's where most people are meeting up. So you can say something, you can text her on Sunday evening or Monday, and you can say, hey, it was good to meet you. How was the rest of your weekend? It's a very simple message, very short, and it differentiates from other guys that are saying, it was great to meet you, my name's Bob from the bar, would you like to go for a drink with me? It's a very simple way to kind of get an easy response. And what you're looking for is you're looking for her response. If she just says, yeah, good, thanks, that's kind of a cold response. If she gives a longer response where she said, yeah, I had a great weekend, my sister came to town and I did this and this, yeah, it was awesome to meet you too, smiley face, and how was your weekend? Then you know that she's more interested. If you're getting girls to the more interested side of the scale, then you can proceed more rapidly through the steps. In that case, the next step would be something like, you know, you answer the point in her message, say, cool, you know, that your sister came, you know, is she older or younger, whatever it is, take some point from her message, talk a little bit, answer her question, or say what you got up to, and then say, what are your plans for the next few days? She answers this, and then you've got the method to arrange the date, which we'll get to in a second. If she responds coldly, I would always suggest leaving it for 5-6 days, maybe a week, and then re-engaging and looking for the point where she becomes more friendly. By not replying and leaving it a while, you keep her thinking about you and wondering why you didn't, you know, go for the date. So she's more likely to invest more next time. On to the next message. You've asked, you know, what her plans are for the week, and then she's going to give you an indication of how busy or not she is. If your first meeting was really, really cool and, you know, you think that she'd be happy to meet you for a one-on-one date, you can go ahead and arrange that. You can say, why don't we go for a drink on Thursday? You know, you said you like cocktails, there's this cool place, blah, 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 and you arrange it like that. A good thing to include here is use a kind of sneaky technique called illusory choice, and you say, okay, let's meet at this place. When's good for you, 7 or 8 o'clock? So you're putting a question there that is something that doesn't really matter to you, that gives her some feeling of power in the interaction. So that's a little trick that you can use. Again, hopefully you've done all of this at the initial meeting and you won't need to do very much by text at all. But that's how I would play it. Pay close attention to her reactions, sense her receptivity. Don't ask too many questions in your messages, don't make them too long or difficult to answer. Let her be more friendly than you, and that should put you in good stead in terms of getting responses and bridging that gap from the initial meeting to the first date. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon with another video.
Parang that's quite odd. I mean, for women in the Philippines, I think that kind of advice wouldn't really work. Pero I don't know. Let's see. Hanap pa tayo ng ano dito. Wala na. I think that's it. Yep. All the other videos are currently locked, and that's it, guys. How much time do we have on the stream? How much time do we have? Wait lang, let's check. We are 2 hours and 33 minutes on the stream. Yeah, I think, and we only have like 18, 19 people remaining on the stream. So, okay na tayo? We're gonna be closing the stream, guys. Okay na ba tayo? Or kasi wala na ganang tao eh. Wala na ganang tao. So, to everybody that's here, to the 71 people, that smacked the like button here on our video on YouTube, a massive thanks to everybody, and we hope you all enjoyed our broadcast with Super SEDUCER. Ayan, although we are gonna be finishing early tonight because we don't have people watching the stream anymore. So what do you call this? I hope you've all enjoyed our broadcast. To everybody that switched from Facebook to YouTube, massive thank you to all of you guys. We just a quick announcement: we won't be having a stream tomorrow and on Friday. So the only time that we have for stream will be for today. And tomorrow, no stream. Friday, no stream. The reason why we're not going to be streaming on Thursday and on Friday is because we will be I will be preparing for the GRGT Cup Philippines National Finals. So umabot ako. I'm one of the guys who will be racing in the national finals for the GRGT Cup Philippines, and it's going to start on Saturday. So we're gonna be having that on Saturday morning, and I need to be fully ready and fully concentrated for that race on Saturday. But we will be live with an open practice session on. We'll be live with an open practice session on Saturday night. We'll be back in streaming Saturday night with open practice for the GRGT Cup Asia round number 5. So yun yung ano natin, yun yung aanuhin natin. So yeah, I'm just gonna be reading a bit of your comments before we go. We have Waits for Hell says, good job exploring this game. Kahit hindi ako nag-i-immerse as much as I did with 5 dates. Ayan. Lambert Carriedo says, Chupapi, may remaining pa ba sa story mode? Wala na. Tapos na. Wala nang remaining on the story mode. Lambert Carriedo says, good luck, Chupapi. Pakainin nyo ni Luis ng alikabok yung mga nagsabing matanda na daw kayo. Ay, nako. Grabe yung mga yon. Grabe yung mga yon. Grabe. Ayan. So, anyways, guys, yeah, we're gonna be closing the stream early tonight. It's already just 2 hours and 36 minutes on the stream. And to everybody that have liked the video, here on YouTube, everybody here, 73 people have smacked the like button here on this video. A massive thank you to all of you guys, to all of our new subscribers here on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support. And to everybody currently on Facebook, again, we are inviting you guys to jump ship and move over to our YouTube live stream. Support us on our YouTube, because that is going to be our new home for all of our live streams. And yeah, that's it for us tonight, guys. So maraming salamat. Thank you. I hope you've all enjoyed this broadcast of Super Seducer, and we're gonna be coming back next Thursday, next week, with Super Seducer 2 next week. So it's gonna be premiere of Super Seducer 2 next week. So hopefully we will be able to see you guys. But again, that's it for me. Sadly, we don't have that much people anymore on the stream. We only have 14 people remaining here on our live stream. So I think that's it. No need to discuss things further. And I will see you guys Saturday night for another stream. Again, tomorrow, no stream tomorrow, and on Friday, I will be taking a break from streaming to be fully concentrated and ready for the GRGT Cup National Finals, which will happen on Saturday morning. Guys, thank you. Good night. And I hope you've all enjoyed the broadcast. Don't forget to smack the like button on this video and subscribe to our channel, Chupagetti TV. Guys, thank you. I love you. Good night, and see you all on Saturday. Bye-bye.
DJ Rockbite. DJ Rottweiler.